And of course, the Roman Burger. It's only one of the best burgers ever created. And don't forget our classic hot buttered cheesesteak and chicken Philly. Order online at MrHero.com.
I crave the hero.
This is the Huntington Tip-Off Show. Now back to Mike Snyder.
Cavaliers and Sixers getting closer to basketball in Philadelphia. It's time to hear from Cavaliers head coach Kenny Atkinson, named the All-Star coach for the Eastern squad late last night. And the interview with the coach is brought to you by Discount Drug Mart, your pregame one-stop shop that saves you the runaround. As Coach Kenny met with the media a little bit ago, he was asked about getting the All-Star honor.
Thankful, humbled. I mean, the first thing I thought about was the players. 99.8% of it is those guys in the locker room that have, elevated us as a coaching staff. We stepped into a great situation. Thankful for it. It's been really enjoyable. So we're going to go out there and enjoy it. Thrilled about Donovan's second time as a starter, I believe. And just love that, we've talked about it all year, about him stepping back, and empowering others, empowering his teammates, empowering coaching staff. And I'm just really happy to see him rewarded for that, right? Sometimes you do that and people don't recognize that. So the fact that everybody, media, fans, colleagues, coaches, I think it's a great, kind of a great story.
You've got the new format this year where one of your assistants also gets to coach a team. You get to, bring your coaching staff there. What type of opportunity is that also just for the coaching staff that hasn't really?
I can't wait to kick one of our assistants, go up against them and get it. We're competitive, right? Is that how it works? I need to compete against someone I work. That's a little unique. But that's how it is, right? So that'll be cool. I'm just really interested to see the format, the new format. Excited about it. I love the NBA. Something's not working. Let's adjust. Let's try something different. So, plus, going back to San Francisco, Warriors land where I spent. My family spent 3 great years. That's going to be cool too.
You guys have had 44 times this season in 43 games where you've had runs of at least 10-0. How difficult is it to have a double-digit run like that, and why do you think this team's been so successful just putting those together?
What game didn't we have the run? Do you remember? Was it Houston?
There's more than one game you didn't have the run, because one of the games you had 2 runs of it.
Okay.
But no, in Houston you had a 19-0
run.
run.
I guess it's, we can score in bunches. Obviously the shooting, when you got so many guys that can shoot the 3, and it'd be interesting to look when do they happen with the first team out there, bench. I memory of the bench doing it, right? Maybe it's even, but I think that's a credit to our skill, our shooting. Obviously you got to get stops to be able to do that. I do remember the great Warriors teams. They were famous for that. So, and it demoralizes teams when you go on a run like that, and it's just you can feel them deflated. We got a powerful team and a lot of guys, a lot of different guys that can score the ball.
Cavaliers head coach Kenny Atkinson, and again, they're typical Kenny as he gets the All-Star coaching honor. He credits his players. Cavaliers getting ready to take on the Sixers. This is the Huntington Tip-Off Show. We'll take a quick time out on the Medical Mutual Cavs Audioverse.
Hear that? That's the sound of your valuable free time ticking away as you go to the pharmacy multiple times a month to pick up your prescriptions. Hear that? No, that's because you've joined Discount Drug Mart's Sync Your Meds program. Drug Mart's pharmacists make sure all your prescriptions are in stock and ready on the same day each month, so you can pick them all up with just one trip, which means your free time is yours to do whatever you want, or nothing at all. Discount Drug Mart saves you the runaround.
Huntington is banking that just clicks. Like asterisk-free checking, an account that's filled with features, but no monthly maintenance fee, no matter what. Because it's your money, right? So we think you should keep it. It's just one more way we're looking out for people every day. Is your bank looking out for you? Maybe it's time to switch. Visit your neighborhood Huntington branch or make the switch at huntington.com/yourmoney.
Download the Caesars Sportsbook app and get up to $1,000 back if your first wager loses with promo code CAVS1000. With Caesars Rewards, every bet brings you closer to exclusive perks like hotel stays and game tickets. Open to new Ohio users 21 and older. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a bonus bet. Bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. Visit Caesars.com/promos for full terms. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Caesars Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Family dinners are meant to bring everyone together. At Mr. Hero, we offer family packs to please the whole gang. Choose any 4 sandwiches, like the Roman burger or hot buttered cheesesteak, and any 4 sidekicks. Then pick your favorite 2-liter and enjoy. You can share, split, or even save for leftovers. We know that every second counts, so order ahead at MrHero.com and we'll have your family pack waiting when you walk in.
I crave a hero.
Let's get back to the Huntington Tip-Off Show. Here's Mike Snyder.
We're about 20 minutes away from the start of tonight's game between the Cavaliers and the Philadelphia 76ers. Cavs on the road tonight, but back home tomorrow when the Houston Rockets come to town. One of the things the Cavs have done, as we heard from Kenny Atkinson, he's the all-star coach for the East, and the way he's worked his lineups, his rotations, and also switching the Cavs into zone defense at time, it really has worked, especially in this last week. Donovan Mitchell was asked about how confident the Cavs are in playing the zone.
A lot. I mean, that's why we continuously went to it. You know, there are times where we even call it before Coach does. So that's how confident we are as a group, and there's a lot of activity in there. Like I said, there's things we can definitely do better, and we will be better. You know, we're not sitting here just saying it doesn't matter, but I think there's things where you understand that, like, we did a lot of positives, and sometimes it's just how it falls, and we'll be better, and we'll be ready for Philly.
And that was Donovan after the loss in Houston. But, yeah, that zone defense has worked for the Cavaliers. We go around the NBA, and, boy, for a Friday night, this is the shortest slate of games as I can recall. Besides the Cavs and Sixers, there are only 2 other games. Soon to begin in Charlotte, it'll be the Hornets and the Blazers. And then a little bit later in Memphis, the Grizzlies will take on the Pelicans, and that is it in terms of games on the schedule tonight. Well, news of the day yesterday was regarding the starters for the upcoming All-Star game. In the East, it's Donovan Mitchell, of course, a couple of New York Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. From the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and from the Celtics, Jason Tatum. Out west, LeBron James for the 21st time. He is headed to the All-Star game. How about that? Nikola Jokic of Denver, of course, Kevin Durant of Phoenix, Steph Curry of Golden State, and then the leading candidate right now for MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from Oklahoma City. Here's what he had to say about getting the honor.
Appreciate my teammates and my coach for allowing me to be in this position, to take advantage of the opportunity and perform every night, play at a high level every night, and make room for me, make space for me, and sacrifice for me. So I appreciate that. But yeah, it feels good. It's, you know, some of the stuff that you dream about as a kid, for it to come true, definitely feels good.
Well, he's having a terrific year. By the way, the Thunder did lose last night to Dallas. Thus, the Cavs still keep the best overall record in the NBA. And we also should mention the Charge getting a win in Delaware as they were 112-107 winners over the Delaware Blue Coats. Forward Naquan Tomlin, a 20-point, 20-rebound game for the Charge in that one. We're getting closer to basketball in Philadelphia as the Cavs and Sixers get set to go at it. This is the Huntington Tip-Off Show. We're back after this timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavs Audioverse.
Hi, it's Bill Wills with Rich Claiborne of the Claiborne Auto Stores. Rich, it's the new year. Good time for a new Ford?
Absolutely, Bill. Select from over 500 new Fords and save.
How about an example, Rich?
Through January 31st, lease a new 2024 F-150 Super Crew 4x4. Fully equipped XLT and America's best-selling truck. Only $599 a month, 36 months. Only $599 due at signing. 25 cents per mile over 36,000.
Simple and straightforward. Experience the difference at Claiborne.
Secure your spot to join our Cavs United family next season. It's easy to add yourself to the priority list for the 2025-26 Cavs United memberships by placing a deposit now. Select your desired seat location between premium, lower level, or Lowville. Your Cavs United membership will unlock benefits that last all year, like the ticket exchange program, flexible payment plans, exclusive events, a dedicated lounge, and more. Deposits are non-refundable and can be placed at Cavs.com/enroll.
Ghost World Tour 2025. Ghost Electrical Heavy Metal Arena Rock. July 17th at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Tickets on sale now at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com. Don't miss Ghost.
Dear McDonald's, your breakfast menu? Fire. 10s across the board. I could be happy with anything, even though I order the same thing every time. Thanks for not judging me. I'll try something new next time. Maybe.
For a limited time, you can enjoy a savory sausage McMuffin with egg meal, including golden hash browns and a small hot coffee for just $5. Price and participation may vary.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cavaliers and Sixers on the floor getting ready for basketball in Philadelphia following tonight's game. The Cavaliers then head home as they will have a 7:30 tip-off against the Houston Rockets tomorrow night at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. That should be quite a game as the Cavaliers and the Rockets go at it, as that got a little chippy on Wednesday, so the rematch is tomorrow night at 7:30. Well, looking at the numbers the odds makers see for the Cavs and Sixers tonight, Cavaliers are favored by 9, and the over-under number 228.5. Well, let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. For the keys to the game tonight, let's go to Jared Allen.
Throw the first punch. They still are a great NBA team. You have to go out there with aggressiveness and force to be able to get on top early.
Yeah, and the Sixers really are reeling, as we've mentioned. They've dropped 7 in a row coming into tonight's game. And at the moment, they're not even in the play-in at 15-27 on the year. So the Cavs at 36-7 lead the Celtics by 6 in the East for the best record, and they have a half-game edge over Oklahoma City for the best overall record in the NBA. We thank Jared Allen for our Toyota Keys to the Game, brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. And that does it for tonight's Huntington Tip-Off Show. I'll be back at the half for the McDonald's halftime report. Then following the game, join Brad Sellers and me for the Cavs post-game show. We'll hear from Coach Kenny Donovan and company, and also you can text us at 216-440-9566. Cavs and Sixers about ready to get this one started. All of the action is straight ahead on the Medical Mutual Cleveland Cavaliers Audioverse.
Huntington is banking that just clicks. Like early pay. Moving up payday so you could get your money faster. Up to 2 days faster. And there's no cost. It's your money, right? So stop playing the waiting game. It's just one more way we're looking out for people every day. Is your bank looking out for you? Maybe it's time to switch. Visit your neighborhood Huntington branch or make the switch at huntington.com/yourmoney. Direct deposit and eligibility requirements apply.
Victor Allen's Coffee is now available at your local discount drug mart. We are delighted to bring you our high-quality, roaster-fresh perfection at a sensible price. Enjoy Victor Allen's Coffee in a convenient single-serve cup format, premium coffee at the push of a button. What could be easier and taste so delicious? Victor Allen's Coffee, now available at Discount Drug Mart. Grab some today.
Discount Drug Mart saves you the runaround. You'll find everything you need.
Download the Caesars Sportsbook app and get up to $1,000 back if your first wager loses with promo code CAVS1000. With Caesars Rewards, every bet brings you closer to exclusive perks like hotel stays and game tickets. Open to new Ohio users 21 and older. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a bonus bet. Bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. Visit Caesars.com/promos for full terms. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Caesars Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Cause the crave's so strong. All the people rocking and craving in the street. Love Let them know, babe. Let them know.
Cavs 3-on-2. Mitchell in the middle. Mitchell with the fake. Pow! With 2 hands and a foul to go with it. LeVert grabbed it at the half-court line. LeVert to the other end. He'll drive. He'll score with arms like snakes.
What?
With arms like snakes. Mobley comes right down the lane. Pow! Took it right to Andre Drummond. Back out front, Garland. 3-ball. Bullseye! Oh, basketball is a beautiful game.
You're all over it, baby.
The Huntington Tip-Off Show was presented by Huntington. Money's just the start of what Huntington can do. Get more than money from your bank. See how at huntington.com/getmore. Up next, it's Cavaliers basketball, brought to you locally by
Cleveland Clinic, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Cavaliers. And by Toyota. For all Toyota offers, go to buyatoyota.com. This is WTAM Cleveland, 1100 AM and 106.9 FM, home of the Cavs. Time now for Cleveland Cavaliers basketball. Here to bring you all the action are Tim Alcorn and Jim Jones.
From the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Good Friday evening, everyone, and welcome to Cavaliers basketball along the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse. Tonight, game number 44 for the Cavs as they wrap up a very quick 2-game road swing here in Philly, taking on the 76ers. Cavaliers, best record in the NBA, 36-7, 15-5 on the road, taking on a Philadelphia team that is struggling. They've lost 7 in a row, 8 out of 9. They come in 15-27, and here at home at the Wells Fargo Center, they are 6-13. Third and final matchup between the two clubs this season. Back in November here in Philly, Cavs came away with an 8-point win, 114-106. And then in December in Cleveland, Cavs rolled up the Sixers 126-99. So the Cavaliers look to sweep the 3-game series with Philadelphia this season. Great to have you with us on this Friday night, and great as always to be joined on the broadcast by my great friend, broadcast partner, Cavalier legend, and certainly one of the, if not the premier radio color commentators in the NBA in Jim Jones.
Thank you, Tim.
Cavaliers coming off that tough loss on Wednesday down in Houston, 109-108. And, of course, everybody talking about the fact that, listen, DG missed a couple of free throws down the stretch, but you can't forget that on the road in a hostile environment, the Cavaliers put together a great rally in that fourth quarter against the number 2 team in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and what they did, Tim, they did it with their defense and their poise. The game became more physical than it should have been. Bad calls were not being made all throughout the game, but we kept our poise and gave ourselves a chance at the end, and that's all you can do. As far as DG is concerned, 90% free throw shooter. Well, he isn't that anymore. But the point is that this is what happens through the course of a season. You just got to push it aside and go on to the next game.
And the next game is tonight against Philadelphia. Jim will touch on that in a moment. But first, great news last night. Donovan Mitchell announced as an Eastern Conference starter in the All-Star game coming up next month out in San Francisco. And then when the Celtics fell to the Lakers out in L.A. last night, that guaranteed Kenny Atkinson the head coach's role at the All-Star game. And, boy, 2 guys in this Cavalier organization, in Donovan and in Kenny, that define leadership.
Yes, they do. Donovan on the floor and off the floor, but through his actions, Tim. And then, of course, Kenny Atkinson with his, what I call Kenny ball, his style of play. A lot of teams are trying to adapt it. I've been watching a lot of teams, and everybody's trying to run all of a sudden on makes or misses. But Kenny has it down to a T. The toughest thing is teams can't match up with us because of the depth of our personnel. But I've got to give Kenny some credit. He came in here as a new coach. He didn't throw everything out, with the bathwater. He just made subtle adjustments, and he got to know each player. And so these guys feel committed to him.
Jim, the thing that impresses me the most about Kenny Atkinson, and it's not X and O's, it's how humble he is. he's so willing to give the credit to the players and so willing to say, hey, the 3 years that I spent in Golden State were the best thing that could have happened to me to step back as an assistant coach. He brings such humility to the position, which again is part of leadership.
Yeah, I think it is too, Tim. But I'm not humble, and I don't think it's if you're not humble and you don't have humility, that doesn't mean you're still not a great coach. Because Red Auerbach wasn't. but there is a point well taken. He gets along with these kids, and they play for him. You play for yourself, you play for your family, and you play for your coach and your team. And he's got them. He's in their head. They're all committed to his style of play, and that was a great comeback against Houston. Too bad that we couldn't shut the door.
There we go. We'll talk more about Philly once we get rolling because, man, they are in dire straits here in Philadelphia. Cavaliers and 76ers at the Wells Fargo Center here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll bring in the starting lineups and the opening tip. That comes your way after this on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet, find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
The Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. LECOM, the nation's largest and most applied-to medical school, is just 90 minutes from Cleveland and trains the next generation of doctors, dentists, pharmacists, and podiatrists. At LECOM, we expand the boundaries of medical knowledge, challenging our students and preparing them to realize their potential. Visit lecom.edu to learn more. At LECOM, we make dreams a reality. We make doctors.
Hey Cavs fans, want to watch the Cavs and all of your favorite games without cable? Check out Fubo. Fubo has over 170 live channels including the likes of ESPN, Fox, NBC, and now FanDuel Sports Network is available on Fubo. So you have a new option to watch all Cavs games carried on FanDuel Sports Network without having to subscribe to cable. Fubo is an official partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. To try it for free, visit Fubo.tv. That's FUBO.tv.
Dunks, threes, buzzer beaters. There's so much NBA happening. I gotta keep up.
Easy there. There's a better way to NBA with the NBA app.
Wait, really?
Follow your favorite teams and the league's brightest stars. Be on the ball with real-time stats and scores.
Yeah?
And go behind all the drama with new docs and shows.
Are you kidding?
Catch every swish, dunk, and bucket. All of this, all in one place, all for free.
Thank you.
There's a better way to NBA. Download the app today. Available on the Google Play, Apple app, and Android stores.
Hi, it's Bill Wills. We'll catch up with Tim Alcorn, Talk Cavs, Monday morning at 8:20, WTAM 1100.
Let's play some Cavaliers basketball. Tonight, the Cavaliers and the Philadelphia 76ers at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. And tonight's Cavs-Sixers matchup along the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse is being brought to you by Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cavaliers, by Huntington, home of asterisk-free checking. More at huntington.com/yourmoney. By McDonald's, your change at McDonald's can help families with children who are ill. Just round up. And by SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's have a look at our Cleveland Clinic inactive roster report. Cleveland Clinic, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Cavaliers. For Philadelphia, inactive tonight, once again, Joel Embiid. He's yet to play a game against the Cavaliers this season, and he won't. He was inactive for the first two ball games. Andre Drummond also inactive for tonight. And, of course, the terrific rookie Jared McCain is out for the season with knee surgery. For the Cavaliers, their inactive list tonight, Karis LeVert still nursing a sprained wrist, along with Evan Mobley as he's dealing with a strained calf, and Isaac Okoro continues to recover from his shoulder injury. So with that, a look at Our Huntington starting lineups brought to you by Huntington. For Philadelphia, under head coach Nick Nurse, Tyrese Maxey, fifth year out of Kentucky, averaging a career high 26.4 points per ball game. Paul George gets the start, first year with Philadelphia, 15th year in the league, 6'8", averaging 17 points, just under 6 rebounds, and just under 5 assists per game. Kelly Oubre in the starting lineup, 6'8", 10th year out of Kansas, averaging 13.5 points per game. Eric Gordon gets the start tonight. Boy, another veteran, 17th year in the league out of Indiana, 6'3", averaging 6.3 points per game. And Gershon Yabusele gets the start without Drummond and without Embiid. Yabusele, 6'8", out of France, averaging 10.4 points and 5 rebounds per game. Huntington starting lineup for the Cavaliers under Eastern Conference All-Star head coach Kenny Atkinson. The backcourt, Darius Garland, 6th year out of Vanderbilt, 6'1", averaging 21.2 points and just under 7 assists per game. Donovan Mitchell, 6-time All-Star, 6'3", 8th year out of Louisville, averaging 23.2 points per game. At forward, Max Strus, 6'5", averaging 7.5 points per game. The other forward, Dean Wade, 6'9", 6th-year player out of Kansas State. Dean averaging 6 points and 5 rebounds per game. In the middle, it's Jared Allen, 8th year out of Texas, 7 feet tall, averaging 14 points and 10 rebounds per game. That's the Huntington starting lineup for the Cavs. Well, Jim, the Cavs come into this one a heavy favorite, but you still have to do it on the floor.
That's right, Tim.
So let's talk about how they can do that. It's our Rocket Mortgage Built for Success, presented by Rocket Mortgage. For the personalized game plan on home loans, Rocket can.
Well, I just think that the Cavaliers' style of play is like kryptonite to a team like the 76ers. They don't have Embiid, and that's crucial. With Embiid, George, and Maxey, Tim, they're 7-3. But without him, they really, really struggle because this whole team and franchise has been built around Embiid's excellence. I just think you have to run them. They don't have a backup center in Drummond. You have to run them. Let fatigue become a factor, and then let your bench come in there and clean everything up.
Boy, great stuff from Jim Jones. Our Rocket Mortgage Built for Success, presented by Rocket Mortgage. For the personalized game plan on home loans, Rocket can. Well, as Jim and I settle in here at Wells Fargo Center, we would love to hear from you no matter where you are tonight. Text in. We will take your texts and respond to them. 216-440-9566. 216-440-9566. We would love to hear from you on this Friday night. 3 officials working tonight's ball game. Our crew chief in his 10th year in the league is Mitchell Irvin. He's joined on the floor tonight by J.T. Orr in his 14th year and Robert Hussey in his 3rd year officiating NBA basketball. Cavs in their blacks, black shirts, black shorts with the gold letters and numbers. And Philly comes out in their bright reds, red shorts, red shirts, white letters and numbers with the blue trim. It'll be Yabusele jumping against Jared Allen. Cavs will be going right to left. They'll be heading towards the Sixer bench here in the first half of play. Philly will be going left to right as they will head towards the Cavs bench down to our right. Third and final meeting between Cleveland and Philly about to get underway. Ball is going to go up in the air. Allen controls the tip. And here we go. Cavaliers again going right to left as Garland walks the ball across the half-court line. DG floats it to Allen. Allen outside the three-point arc. Allen holding the ball above his head. Hands off to Strus. Right back to Jarrett. He'll come down the lane. Bank. And it got deflected. Out of there with it, Kelly Oubre Jr. for Philadelphia. Oubre got it out front to Gordon. Swings it around on the right side to Maxey. Maxey fakes Strus. Maxey comes underneath the basket. Bounce in the left corner to Oubre. 10 on the shot clock. Got it back out front to Maxey. Right wing to Gordon. Gordon gives it down in the corner, and the 3 ball is right on the mark from Yabusele.
Yeah, they showed some patience, Tim. They spread us out till they found the open man.
Yabusele is a great story. We'll talk about him as the night goes along. Mitchell coming down the lane. He got tied up. They're going to call it jump ball.
Well, something that I'm noticing early, Tim, this is a very hands-on Philadelphia team. I guess you lose as many games as they've lost recently, Tim. They're putting their hands all over the Cavs. This is going to be another physical game.
Typical Nick Nurse team. They are very active defensively. Third in the league in deflections, Jim. So, as you said,
they play the passing lane.
They do. Tip controlled by the Cavs as Mitchell won it. Got it to Allen. Hands off to Strus. Out front, Mitchell. 3-ball Donovan. Right on the mark.
It's so great to see Donovan get off to good starts, Tim. It really is, because he is the engine.
3-3 ball game as we're just underway. Each team with a 3-ball. Paul George bounced topside to Yabusele, gave it right back to PG. Swings it on the right side to Oubre, and now as PG came down the lane, you've got a charging foul called on Paul George as he slammed into Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, Donovan's so smart, Tim. He knew the play, and he waited for Paul George.
Of course, two longtime combatants there with Donovan Mitchell and Paul George. Paul George, a 9-time All-Star. Donovan announced last night, now in his 6th. Strus, baseline right, missed the bank shot. Rebound grabbed by Kelly Oubre for Philly. Oubre to the forecourt, swings it right side to Gordon, tried to throw it down low, and the ball sailed out of bounds. Garland closed out on Gordon, took away that 3-ball.
Yes, he did. And then the big fella, Jared Allen, rolled over to give support. Cavs basketball at its best.
3-3 game. We're just underway here in Philly. Cavs on the first night of a back-to-back. Home tomorrow night to Houston. Strus, left corner to Wade. 3-ball Dean off the front of the iron. Rebound grab by Gershon Yabusele. And here comes Philadelphia to the other end. Maxey stops. 3. Good. Tyrese Maxey averaging a career-high 26.4 per game. He's not lethal from downtown at 33%, but that one was good. 6-3, Philly on top. Mitchell tried to go behind his back on a pass, and out of there with it comes Oubre. Oubre left of the lane, banks on Strus, missed it. Rebound Donovan Mitchell. Right to left as Mitchell comes left of the lane, got bumped, banks no, but he got fouled.
And that's where Donovan is, Tim. He's always looking for that contact. When he goes against somebody like Yabusele, what happens is that he is so aggressive, and Donovan wants that aggressiveness. He was trying to do an and one. Contact, then he finishes the shot.
Mitchell at the basket right down below us, shooting 2. You know, the Cavs Scholarship Program, supported by Huntington, will award 5 graduating seniors a $10,000 scholarship toward continuing their education during the 25-26 academic year. Now, for official rules and to apply, visit Cavs.com/community. All applications must be received by Friday, February 7th, as Donovan Mitchell hit both free throws. Mitchell on the year at 83%. Those two get the Cavs back to within 1. 6-5, Philly leads it. 9.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Paul George out front, stolen by DG. Heads to the other end, easy layup, and he blew it. But there to grab it is Strus, although they gave a goaltending call to Paul George.
But look at Paul George. He was hollering at his teammates. How come nobody else ran? Wow.
So DG does get credited with the basket as George did touch it. So 7-6, Cavs on top. It's Garland with his first 2 points in the ball game. Here's George, top of the key. George on the right-hand dribble, gives it off to Maxey. Maxey draws Allen on a switch. Maxey baseline right, tough shot, and he hit it.
Yeah, that's his shot.
Was winding down.
Yeah, that's his shot, Tim. That little short fadeaway on that baseline.
8-7, Cavs down 1. 8:50 to go, first quarter. Mitchell around an Allen screen. Mitchell down low to Wade. Wade works to the right side, hands it off to Strus. He'll give it in the lane to Allen. Allen fakes left, turns right, he'll hook, miss. Rebound Strus, though. Strus, right wing, 3, got it!
Hustle stuff counts. I mean, that's what you get from Strus every night, Tim. 50-50 balls, deflections.
Max Strus playing in his 16th game. Of course, he missed the first third of the year with that bad sprained ankle. In the right corner, 3-ball off the mark from Paul George. And here come the Cavs to the other end. They're up by 2, 10-8. Donovan Mitchell around Allen. Gives it to Jarrett. Jarrett in the paint, left corner to Wade. Back out front to Mitchell. Fakes the 3. Right wing Garland. Right corner Strus. 3. Around the rim and out. Dean Wade there to follow and pop it home.
Ball movement, Tim. There's nothing like it. It's so beautiful to see.
12-8 Cavaliers. Cavaliers should should own the boards tonight. Philly last in the league in rebounding, number 30. Without Embiid and without Drummond, that won't improve tonight. George in the lane to Yabusele, gives it in the left corner to Gordon. Gordon comes left of the lane, into the lane, popped it up and in. Eric Gordon, boy, a long time in the NBA, 17th year. Makes it 12-10. Garland left of the lane, PG with a bank and a hit.
And Tim, we talk about it, but the other day Draymond Green was talking about that dribble drive into the paint by Garland. Classic stuff.
14-10, but not for long as Maxey on the left sideline buries a 3-ball. Well, Maxey with 2 long balls here in the first quarter. Cavs lead trimmed to 1, 14-13 with 7 minutes to go. Mitchell, right of the circle, now backs up out front. Garland, 3-ball off the back of the rim, and then it went over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. And that'll bring a timeout on the floor. 6:54 to go first quarter. Cavs up 1 over Philly, 14-13. We'll take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers audio feeds. Niang in heavy traffic to Allen. Allen comes up, comes under. Pow!
Bring the whole family to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse this basketball season. Score 4 tickets with low food and beverage credit with the Cavs Family Fun Packs presented by Sheely's Furniture and Appliance.
Here's Garland, right of the lane, floats, scores. PG with a little teardrop.
Visit Cavs.com/offers for more details.
Allen back to LeVert. Unloads a 3. Got it as the shot clock expired.
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else. Now through February 3rd, get a great lease deal or $2,000 customer cash on a new 24 or 25 Tundra. Excludes TRD Pro. Or get 4.99 APR financing on remaining new 24 Tacomas and new 25s. With approved credit through TFS. Excludes TRD Pro and Trail Hunter models. For complete details, go to Toyota.com. Get yourself Toyota ready. Toyota, let's go places.
The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as their American-made steel touches every part of our lives, from the appliances and homes to aircraft carriers defending our freedom. Their steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is setting a new standard for what it means to be a steel company by producing the highest quality product and championing the best practices for the industry, the environment, and for their people. Cliffs is the champion for American steel. Learn more. Visit cliffsteel.com.
Barry Manilow. Looks like we made it. The last Cleveland concert. Barry Manilow. See him performing all the hits for one night only. Barry Manilow at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, June 5th. Get tickets now at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton.
News and politics and who knows.
Monday from noon to 3. WTAM 1100.
Cavs up 1, 14-13. They lead Philadelphia. 6:54 to go first quarter here in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's the city of brotherly love that threw snowballs at Santa, right?
Yes, and NFL Films has the film to prove it. That's not an urban legend. It happened.
Yeah, they wore Santa out. He hasn't been back to Philly since. They have to buy their own toys.
Jim Jones's message brought to you by the Philadelphia Chamber of Commerce.
Stay tuned for more.
Cavaliers get Ty Jerome along with George Niang on the floor as Mitchell will take a seat along with, let's see, Wade. Right side of the forecourt, Paul George. George running the lane against Strus. George to the baseline. Fadeaway short. Rebound Allen. To Garland. Down the floor to Strus. Strus left of the lane. He'll finger roll it up and miss it. Rebound Yabusele. Got it into Tyrese Maxey. Maxey up right wing. Maxey picked up by Ty Jerome. And Jerome knocked it out of there. Loose ball grabbed by Garland. Garland on the left side for the Cavs in the middle to Ty Jerome.
Tim, let's see if Jerome is still hot.
Jerome lob, left corner to Niang. He'll unload. Bullseye! The former 76er, George Niang.
And, Tim, he's been hot for a while, at least a couple weeks. If he's open, it's automatic.
17-13. Cavaliers by 4. George Niang, that's 3-ball percentage, now up to 39. Paul George spinning on Strus in the lane. Gave it right side to Maxey. Back in the corner to George. His 3. Dead on.
Very nice two-man game by those two.
17-16. Cavalier lead is 1. Garland into the paint. Had it knocked out of his hands by Maxey. Tyrese Maxey with a nice steal. Got it down the floor to Kelly Oubre. He'll come into the paint and draw the foul as he went to the bucket. So Oubre will head to the free throw line and shoot 2. Hey, secure your spot for next season's Cavs United memberships by placing your deposit. Your membership will unlock benefits like ticket exchanges, flexible payments, exclusive events, a dedicated lounge, and more. Deposits are non-refundable and can be placed at Cavs.com/enroll. Oubre good on the first.
And Tim, most teams that I've seen Oubre on, he's such an energy guy. He mostly comes off the bench as the 6th man. But since he's been in Philly, because of all the injuries, he's been forced to start, and that has to affect their bench play.
Well, speaking of all the injuries and a shorthanded Philly team, here's Justin Edwards in the game.
Who's he?
Yeah, he's a rookie out of Kentucky. Was signed to a 2-way deal back in the summer as Oubre hit them both.
Yeah. New faces.
And Justin Edwards' first action against the Cavs this year was a DNP in the first game and was inactive in the second. Garland, right corner to Jerome. 3. Bullseye!
He's still
Jerome.
hot. He's still hot, Tim.
He's dynamic. Ty Jerome makes it 20-18. Cavaliers by 2. Here's Kelly Oubre, throws it out front to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey, right of the lane, the runner in and out, but the putback is good by Adem-Bona.
And that's what he gives you, Tim. He's not too good from the field, but around that basket, he's active.
Well, another rookie.
Yeah.
On the UCLA.
Getting some valuable playing time.
Well, this game's tied at 20 with just under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Jared Allen, right side to Niang. George into the paint, lost the ball, loose on the floor, and out of there with it, Tyrese Maxey for Philadelphia. Left wing to George, stops 3, no. Offensive rebound, Oubre hopping on that baseline, and sure enough, he got called for the travel.
You called it, Tim. Good call.
Well, I'm not sure JT Orr heard me all the way down there, but
he
was hopping along like he was on a pogo stick.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. They've got rabbit ears. You can't say much to them, that's for sure. At least I could never say much to them. But of course, JT might have been in probably elementary school when I was playing.
20-20 ball game with 4:35 to go here in the first quarter. Garland out front. Garland with a hesitation. Garland to the free throw line, run to the lane, banks and scores.
He found a way, didn't he?
DG.
And Tim, he might be on the team, voted by coaches. He, the big fella Mobley, or even Jared Allen. We'll know Thursday.
Yes, we will. Paul George, right side to Oubre. Oubre comes by Jerome. Oubre into the lane, put it up and in, and a foul to go with it. Kelly Oubre with his first field goal, looking for a three-point play.
You know, Tim, when Tim's teams have lost, as many as this team has lost, Mike Snyder and I, you know, we watched 26 straight. And believe it or not, it seemed like they lost the same way every night. So you're in your room the night before trying to think of new words and ways to describe the same thing. And what happens is a lot of times they'll play courageously for 2, sometimes 3 quarters, Tim, and then the bottom falls out. They don't know how to close. And when you lose a player like Embiid, that's irreplaceable.
Right. That winning mentality.
Yes, and that talent.
Close. Yes. Sixers up 1, 23-22. Allen hands off to Mitchell, who's checked back in. Donovan with a long 3. That's short. Rebound tips to Allen. Gave it to Sam Merrill, who's in. Right back to Donovan. Back to Merrill. 3 ball up. No, but Merrill got knocked down by Oubre.
He hit him good too, Tim.
He got him as Merrill was landing. And again, this is what we saw down in Houston at the end of the ball game when DG got fouled on a 3-ball attempt. You have to give that shooter landing space. And they're going to check and see not only a foul on Oubre, but is it a flagrant? Did he allow Sam Merrill to land?
The following plays under review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
There it is. So the play's under review with 3:45 to go. Cavaliers trailing 23-22. So we'll keep it right here as Merrill. Oubre came out, and Oubre's right foot was right in the spot where Merrill's right foot was coming down. And there's no doubt he came right down on Oubre's foot. And we've talked about this for a couple of years, but just to reiterate that's a player safety issue, because that's how guys sprain ankles and get hurt when they land on the defender's foot. You have to allow that shooter to come down cleanly on the floor.
Can you imagine what it was like before they put that rule in? Guys,
a lot of sprained ankles.
And when worse, knees and backs. Guys would just, what they would do is they would extend themselves, Tim, and then as they came down, they would turn their back. So that front leg that gives you balance when you're trying to close out is still on the ground and the player's in the air. And they would come down.
After review, the defensive foul assessed to Oubre has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 1 due to a reckless closeout, distance covered for potential injury to shooter. Merrill would shoot 3 free throws, and then we watered the ball side out 24 on the shot clock. Thank you.
Good
there
call.
You have it. Yep, our crew chief Mitchell Irvin explaining that call, the identical scenario that we had at the end of the Houston game where DG was shooting the 3-ball. This was Sam Merrill, and Kelly Oubre did not allow Merrill to land cleanly, so Sam will get 3 free throws, and the Cavaliers will get possession of the basketball.
And, Tim, there's no argument by Oubre. He's been around to know better.
Sam Merrill with 3 free throws, hits the first. Sam, a 95% free throw shooter. Ties the game, gives the Cavs the lead, and he's got one more coming. You know, if the Cavs really get it rolling tonight and get to 100 points, well, it's free fries from McDonald's. Well, I shouldn't say free. It's a $2 large fry from McDonald's if the Cavs get to 100. Now, if the Cavs get to 120, then it turns into a free large fry with no purchase necessary. Download the McDonald's app to receive this special offer. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
And, Tim, now if they get a 3 here, that's a 6-point play, and that's what it is.
Sam Merrill hit the 3 free throws, and now he responds with a 3-ball.
6-point play.
All for Sam Merrill. 28-23. Way to go, Sam. So Merrill by himself gives the Cavs a 5-point lead, 28-23. Bona right of the lane, right side to Maxey. Maxey against Merrill. Maxey steps right, fades and missed. Ball tipped, missed. Offensive rebound put back up, no good from Edwards, and now a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, these young boys are hungry, Tim. You know, they're getting some rare time in the first quarter, and they are on it, trying to impress the coach so they can get more time.
So that'll put Justin Edwards at the free throw line, shooting 2 with 3:11 to go here in the first quarter of play. Cavs right now with Merrill, Jerome, Mitchell, George Niang, and Tristan Thompson has checked in. We've seen Tristan get some increased playing time the past couple of games with Evan Mobley being out.
Yeah, Tim, and this is where you miss Mobley. You know, when you're giving teams one shot at the basket and then all of a sudden you don't have the size, and these other teams coming in, they're hustling, and they're getting first and second offensive rebounds. That hurts you.
Edwards in and out on the second. Cavs with the ball, 28-24. They lead it by 4 as we hit the 3-minute mark. Merrill, free right on the mark. Boy, he hit the first, gave him some confidence, drills the second.
So what is that,
9 straight points.
9 straight points.
From Sam Merrill, makes it 31-24. Maxey at the half-court line being guarded by Niang. They know each other well. Maxey gives it up to Gordon. Gordon right of the lane. Tough shot on Merrill. Missed it. Ball knocked out front. Maxey has it. Maxey now guarded by Donovan Mitchell. Maxey Left side, 3-ball on the way, nothing but net for Justin Edwards. Well, the left-hander right in front of the Cavalier bench, showing some range. Cavs up by 4, and now Mitchell had it stripped away by Kelly Oubre. Oubre down the floor, left side Edwards, and then as he came to the baseline, ball poked out of his hands, out of bounds. And that'll bring a timeout, so we'll take a break. 2:15 to go first quarter. Cavs up 4, 31-27. They lead Philly in Philly. And you're listening on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audio.
Big news for Cavs fans. Score big this season with Cavs Rewards. Link any existing credit or debit card so you can earn and unlock exclusive Cavs experiences and prizes. Rewards include a trip to an away game, access to courtside seats, Cavs memorabilia, custom jerseys, and more. Join Cavs Rewards today and start earning points with purchases at the Cavs Team Shop, concessions at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, and other preferred Cavs Rewards locations. Visit Cavs.com/rewards to sign up for free and start earning.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court, when you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, including the best-selling Toyota Camry. It's all hybrid all the time with available all-wheel drive. Now through February 3rd, get 4.99 APR financing on Camry or lease a Camry LE from just $289 a month for 39 months with $32.99 due at signing with approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Grammy, Academy, and Golden Globe Award-winning superstar, Mary J. Blige, live in Cleveland. The For My Fans Tour, live at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, April 1st. With special guests, Neo and Mario. Get tickets now at RocketMortgageFieldhouse.com. The iconic Mary J. Blige, for one night only.
Check in and cash out. Up to 9 chances a day every weekday to win $1,000 on WTAM 1100.
Cavs and Sixers here in Philadelphia. Cavs up 31-27 behind a barrage from Sam Merrill. 3 free throws. He got fouled on a 3-point attempt, followed by 2 straight 3-balls. Merrill with a 9-point first quarter of play. He leads all scorers. Cavaliers with the 4-point lead. Great to have you with us on this Friday night. Hey, 24 hours from now, you can listen again. Cavs and Houston for the second time this week. Tomorrow night from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. That should be a fun rematch. Maxey to inbound. Got it out front to Edwards. Edwards swings it to Gordon. Gordon against Jerome.
Cavs in that zone again, that matchup zone.
And it has proven to give teams nightmares, although right there, Tyrese Maxey says, I'll beat a zone with a long ball.
Yes, he will, and he's no hesitation on that shot.
Hits the 3-ball to make it 31-30. Niang, baseline. Runner is good. George Niang with a 5-point game. Cavaliers back to a 33-30 lead. Maxey, left side to Gordon, right back in the middle to Maxey. Maxey against Jerome. Maxey feeds left side. Long 3 is good from Eric Gordon.
And you know what the problem is for the Cavs, Tim? When that ball is in the air, somebody's got to be rotating to the next possible shooter.
We're tied at 33. Mitchell in the lane to Tristan. Got it out front. Niang fakes the 3. Steps right. Shoots it. Missed it. Rebound. Grab. Bona. We're tied at 33 with 1:10 to go here in the first quarter. Maxey weaves his way into the paint. Shoots it left side. Edwards with a 3. Swish.
And the Cavs, like I said, Tim, they're a half a step too late to get to the shooter. What you want to be able to do is run that shooter off the line or make him reset or make him have to dribble.
Philly has rallied back. Mitchell running the lane with a shot-put shot that missed. Rebound Thompson, and then he had it knocked out of his hands. There's that Philly defense. 5th in the league in steals per game.
Yeah, they're constantly reaching, Tim.
Maxey, run of the lane, drives and scores off the glass. Tyrese Maxey now with 13. And all of a sudden, the Cavs find themselves down by 5. A 14-2 Philly run. Jerome left of the lane. He got caught in heavy traffic, and he traveled with the basketball.
Yeah, you got to be strong with it because they're reaching and they're grabbing.
Cavaliers will get Dean Wade in. They want the defensive presence of Dean Wade for the final 27.9 of the quarter, as George Niang will sit down. And Gershon Yabusele will check back in for Philly as Bono will sit down.
Yeah, Tim, those second shots, you can't give those up, and then you're turning the ball over. That's why Philly has the lead.
They're up 5 and a chance to add to it with 25 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Maxey will walk the ball into the forecourt. Met by Dean Wade. Dean about 3 feet off Tyrese Maxey. 10 on the shot clock.
Better get closer.
Maxey now guarded by Merrill on a switch. And in the paint, we've got a defensive 3-second violation as Donovan Mitchell had camped himself out. So that will allow for a free throw from Tyrese Maxey. Maxey didn't play in the first game against the Cavs. And a nice night the second time around with 27. And he's already got 14 here in the first as he drains that free throw. 5th-year player out of Kentucky. One of the more dynamic players in the NBA. Maxey will now inbound just to the left. As we look at it, the Cavalier bench. Maxey got it in to Yabusele, right back to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Long 3. No. Rebound, Tristan Thompson. Gave it to Mitchell. Jerome, half-court shot. Hit the front of the rim. And that will end the first quarter of play. Cavs had a 7-point lead, but it's disappeared. And the Sixers are up by 6. 39-33 at the end of 1. Philly on top on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Secure your spot to join our Cavs United family next season. It's easy to add yourself to the priority list for the 2025-26 Cavs United memberships by placing a deposit now. Select your desired seat location between Premium, Lower Level, or Lowville. Your Cavs United membership will unlock benefits that last all year, like the ticket exchange program, flexible payment plans, exclusive events, a dedicated lounge, and more. Deposits are non-refundable and can be placed at Cavs.com/enroll.
Dear McDonald's, your breakfast menu? Fire. 10s across the board. I could be happy with anything, even though I order the same thing every time. Thanks for not judging me. I'll try something new next time. Maybe.
For a limited time, you can enjoy a savory sausage McMuffin with egg meal, including golden hash browns and a small hot coffee for just $5. Price and participation may vary.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At first, credit card debt can seem harmless, like a cute little baby goat. But let it get out of control, and your debt goes wild, and that is anything but cute. Tame your debt with Rocket Mortgage. Tap into your home's equity and get funds in a matter of days. Just visit tameyourdebt.com. Call 1-800-407-3944 for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Visit Cavs.com/Sherwin for details on how to enter the Cavaliers Sherwin-Williams Sure Shot promotion and the chance to win $1,000. One contestant will be selected at random prior to each game. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Entries must be received by March 27, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Entrants must be 18 years old and a resident of Ohio. Void where prohibited, subject to official rules found on Cavs.com/Sherwin. Listen as Tim Alcorn will announce our contestant shortly.
The Glenn Beck Program. Just to give you some real news. Monday from 10 to noon on WTAM 1100.
39-33. Cavs down 6 to Philly. Second quarter about to get underway. 76ers with a between quarters presentation. And who's down there but their Director of Community Relations, our good friend World Be Free.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Was down
it's good
there
to see him.
one of the most charismatic guys you would ever meet.
Always happy.
Yep. And love to watch him play at the old Coliseum. Sixers with the basketball as we start the second quarter of play. Niang's back in. He's guarding Paul George. George with a shot on George Niang. Missed it. Rebound Cavaliers. Down by 6. Out front. Mitchell stops. 3. Bang!
That's good to see, Tim. If he's making that outside shot, we know what he can do on dribble drives.
Eastern Conference All-Star starter Donovan Mitchell. Now at the other end, Jeff Doughton Jr. has checked in for Philly. And George Niang, away from the ball, has just picked up his 3rd foul. And that'll bring Jalen Tyson off that Cavalier bench as George Niang probably watched the remainder of the first half from that comfortable chair over on the far side. Jalen Tyson, rookie out of Cal. And again, his playing time, like Tristan Thompson's, has increased as of late, with Mobley and LeVert and Okoro being out. Doughton for Philly, bounce on the left side to George. George had it poked away by Jerome. He's dynamite. Here comes Merrill to the forecourt, left side to Mitchell. Mitchell being chased. Mitchell takes it all the way out to the half-court line. Mitchell, lob to Jerome. Jerome works his way top of the three-point arc, lets it fly and hit it.
He's still hot, Tim, I told you.
Ty Jerome, a couple of 3 balls tonight. 57 on the year for Jerome. And how about 42% from downtown? And that one ties the game at 39. Boy, he has just been outstanding off that Cavalier bench. Here's George. Got it out front. Yabaselli's going to shoot a 3 and hit it.
Oh, he shot. Oh, my goodness. Come on, Tristan.
He's 41% from beyond the arc. He'll let it fly. And now Mitchell out front. He went flying, and they called the foul on Tristan Thompson as Paul George was trying to work himself around the Tristan Thompson screen. And even though Donovan Mitchell did a head dive onto the hardwood, Tristan Thompson picked up his 2nd foul.
Momentum killers right there.
The Cavaliers right now with Jerome, Merrill, Mitchell, along with Jalen Tyson and Tristan Thompson. 42-39. Philadelphia up by 3 early second quarter here at the Wells Fargo Center. Doughton on the handoff to George. Swings it left side to Yabaselli. Right back to Paul George. George bounced on the baseline to Yabaselli. Gave it back to George. Long 3. Missed it. Rebound. Grabbed by Jalen Tyson. Cavs with the ball. Down by 3. 10 minutes to go in the half. Mitchell in between the circles. 3 ball. Perfect.
He's feeling it, Tim. That's the shot he hadn't been making, Tim.
Donovan Mitchell, his 3rd 3 of the night, knocks the game at 42. 9:40 to go here in the first half. Paul George fires left side to Gordon. Gave it down in the corner to Edwards. His 3 rattled out. Rebound grabbed by Jalen Tyson on the handoff to Ty Jerome. Pitches it to Mitchell at the half-court line. Donovan stops. 3. That one missed. Rebound Paul George. George up the right side, fires to Yabaselli. Yabaselli, his pass deflected. Tyson saved it in. Gave it to Mitchell. Spins away from Gordon. Left wing Merrill. Missed a 3. Tyson with a tip. Nobody got fouled. Whoa, how about the effort for the rookie out of Cal, Jalen Tyson, with a magnificent save as he went barreling into the Cavalier bench. And then Jimmy races to the other end of the floor. Wow, they're not going to give him 2 shots right there. I thought it was on the putback attempt.
It was. He got pushed in the air.
Wow. Cavs will inbound. But again, great effort from Jalen Tyson.
That's what it takes.
He's shooting 2 free throws. Merrill got knocked down low. There's a very late whistle as Sam Merrill will pick himself up off the deck.
And Tim, if Merrill doesn't holler, ooh, he doesn't get that call. Trust me. He doesn't get that call.
How did he holler that?
Woo! Right there. Woo!
Just wanted to make sure.
They saw it. They saw it, Tim, but they didn't want to
call it. I want to make sure our
it.
listeners heard it.
No.
Jim was a perfect impersonation.
Imitation.
Mitchell left of the lane. There's another steal by Philly. They are so active. Gordon, run of the lane, driving out. Merrill's shot blocked by Tristan Thompson.
Okay, Tristan, that's what we need, big fella. Rim protection.
Well, the professionalism of Tristan Thompson. He can go games without playing or doing last few minutes of work, but with Mobley out, Tristan with major minutes the past few games, and he has contributed. Boy, the fans are looking at the replay.
When is he going to give him the ball? Is he going to wait till they change their mind? Wow.
And they finally give the ball to Paul George in the corner. And that ball, Tristan may have gotten away with one right there.
We'll take it, Tim.
42-42. Paul George looking. Lob right side to Yabusele. Yabusele double teamed on the baseline. He'll flip it out front. Tracked down by Gordon. His foul line shot no good. Rebound Jared Allen for the Cavaliers. 8.5 to go here in the first half of play. Cavs and Sixers tied at 42. Jared Allen back in for Tristan Thompson. Jerome, the runner on the baseline, no good, but Ty Jerome got fouled.
Tim, that type of dribble that Ty Jerome does or makes, it's called probing, but in street ball, we just call it dancing. And all he's doing is just trying to find enough opening where he can have a positive effect offensively. He doesn't need much light, Tim.
Ty Jerome swishes that first free throw.
Yeah, he's just walking his way around through the defense, trying to find an opening. Go ahead.
I'll let you know about our Sherwin-Williams Sure Shot promotion contestant. Tonight it's David Leach from Hinckley. One of the Buzzards, David Leach tonight, if the Cavs take and make the final shot of the first half. If it's a 2-point field goal, you'll win 2 tickets to a future Cavs game. If the final shot is a made 3 by the Cavs, you're going to win $1,000. Gordon with a 3 ball that's right on the mark at the other end.
Yeah, those old arms and legs can still make shots.
Gordon's had 2 games of 7 against the Cavs. He's already got 8 tonight. Cavs down 1, 45-44. Garland has checked back in. Garland against Paul George. Swings it left wing to Wade. Dean's 3. That's no good. Rebound poked out of bounds, and it went off Kelly Oubre. We'll get Max Strus back in the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they changed it up.
They did change it. The original indication was Cavalier basketball. Now they're going to give it to Philly. Don't forget Mike Snyder's coming up at the half. He's got your McDonald's halftime report. That's coming up at the intermission. Still 7:38 to go before halftime. It's Philly battling the Cavs. Sixers up 1, 45-44. Paul George in front of the Cavs bench, heads to the baseline, double team, circles his way out of it, and then lobs it 3 rows deep.
And it was a good pass to the guy in the third row, Tim, on the baseline side. Great catch.
Boy, if this was baseball, he'd have a foul ball all to himself, but you got to give it back. Cavs with the ball, Garland left of the lane, and then his pass hits the underneath portion of the backboard. Turnover, Cavaliers. That'll give it to Philadelphia. And Nick Nurse wants time. 7:16 to go, first half. Cavs and Philly here at the Wells Fargo Center. Sixers up 1, 45-44 on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Hey Cavs fans, basketball is back, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cavs games or to any other live event in the land, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
High-scoring offense and lockdown defense are the ingredients of a winning team. For every other ingredient, Cavs fans trust Giant Eagle and Market District. Ready-to-eat prepared foods, a thrilling selection of fresh favorites, and everyday value from our family of brands are game day go-tos. Plus, like the Cavs pile up points on the court, you can score perks and earn free gas and groceries with My Perks. Giant Eagle, the official supermarket of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Purina Dog Chow helps keep your pet happy and healthy from head to tail. It's especially designed with your dog in mind. Visit your local discount drug mart and pick up Purina Dog Chow today, or visit us at Purina.com for more information on some of the most popular and trusted pet food brands. Purina, your pet, our passion. Find Purina at Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Cavaliers and Monsters.
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
It Ain't Right Tour 2025.
The poor mother is in the balcony, and the kids are down here with the father and his gumad. If this was the 80s, the kids would have been up there, and the parents would have been down here.
Sebastian Maniscalco, live on stage in Cleveland. Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, Friday, February 7th. Get tickets now at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
Cavs down 45-44 Philadelphia on top of the Cavaliers. We've got 7:16 to go first half here in Philly. Tim Elkhorn along with Jim Jones, on-site engineer Pat Kineen. Now, if my daughter Kara is listening tonight, and I don't know where or what she's doing on a Friday night, but Pat Kineen, Kara, he admired your Australian Manuka honey. I guess that's a very special honey. So, Kara, Pat Kineen knows all about vocals.
Why, are the bees any different in Australia than they are anywhere else?
Yes, they are.
Is that what you're saying? Come on, guys.
Only in New Zealand, baby.
Kara had that in my stocking for Christmas. Well,
okay.
Now.
I bet you it didn't cost like an average bee.
Off the timeout.
Oh, look at that.
Big time dunk in the paint by Paul George.
Yeah,
they're
playing with a lot of confidence right now. Cavs unable to get a rhythm.
Cavs down 3, 47-44. Garland into the paint, fakes the pass, got his shot blocked. And by Doughton out of there with it, George into Strus. Shot blocked by Tyson at the rim. Nope. They'll call that a goaltend.
Tell you what, that didn't look like a bad block either. But if you're an official, you can't see that. Oh, Garland got hit, Tim, really bad. Official standing right on the baseline. No call made. Take him again, Jay.
Garland on the left side. Gave it in the corner to Tyson. He says, I'll give it right back to DG. Right wing to Wade. 10 on the shot clock. Wade back out front to Garland. Garland into the paint. Up with a left-handed. Good.
That's right. Just take him. No center. 6'9", 270. Should be able to guard Garland, Tim, at the top of the key. Take him.
DG now with 4 field goals, 8 points. That one got the Cavs back to within 3. 49-46. And now out front, Jared Allen knocks the ball out of bounds into the scorer's table.
Playing a little bit more aggressively, Tim. Come on, Cavs.
Sixers want to get Tyrese Maxey in the game, and they do. Maxey will check back in with a 14-point first half. As Jeff Doughton will sit down. Doughton, young player out of Rhode Island. 2-way deal with Philly back in September. Again, this is a depleted Philly roster, but they're battling tonight. They're up by 3, 49-46. Paul George, bounce left side. Yabusele back to the basket, backing into Wade. Turns, hooks in the lane, missed it. Rebound, Max Strus. Cavs down by 3 with the ball. Into the forecourt, Strus. Lob top of the three-point arc to Allen. Allen got knocked down by Yabusele, and the foul will be called on Gershon Yabusele.
And Tim, it's been there. Yabusele has been beating up Jared Allen. At some point, you got to become more than just a guy who does handoffs. You got to take him, make him play you honest. Attack that rim.
Philly not yet in the bonus, so Tyson will inbound on the far sideline. Got it into Allen. Jared has yet to score. Allen to Garland, fires left wing to Wade. They dump it into Jared. Jared rolls, turns left, banks, and there's his first 2 points.
He heard you.
Well, they're all hearing me down there tonight, aren't they, Jim?
That's right. You ought to get a seat over there next to Atkinson.
No.
A little too close, huh?
49-48. Cavaliers.
And Cavs in that zone. Yeah, they're in that zone, Tim. Help.
Oubre into the paint. Will shoot over Jared. Left it short. Rebound Allen. Lob ahead to Garland. Garland at the half-court line. Garland into the paint, fires baseline to Tyson. Tyson got it out front to Strus, back to Jalen. Tyson swings it right side to Garland. Garland floats, missed, rebound. Allen couldn't quite control it on the baseline.
Yeah, good hustle by he and Strus, trying to give us a second shot opportunity. I like the hustle. Cavs have picked up the intensity, Tim.
Cavs right now with Garland, Strus, Jalen Tyson, Dean Wade, and Jared Allen. Sixers up 1, 49-48. Philly with the basketball. Maxey on the left wing. Maxey hiding behind Ubaselli. Now fires it right side. Wade with the steal. Gave it off to Garland. 2-on-2. Garland in the middle. Garland down the lane. And Maxey fouled him, although Maxey will protest vehemently that he didn't.
Well, you have a choice. And you got him right there on the arm.
First foul on Tyrese Maxey as he has a look up at the Jumbotron here at the Wells Fargo Center.
You can always challenge.
So Garland shooting 2 with DG at the line. Let's pause for station identification on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeartRadio station.
Tim Maxey might have had a good argument. well, how does it? Well.
Garland bounced the second one around the rim and in. He hit them both. So DG with a 10-point ball game. Well, he's had 2 terrific games against Philly with 25 and 26. And those 2 free throws give the Cavs a 1-point lead at 50-49. George, right of the lane against Wade. Wade staying right with him. Paul George with a tough shot and it rolled around the rim and in.
You called it, Tim. That was a tough shot. It was a contested shot also.
Philly up 1. Garland in the lane. Floats. Automatic. DG, that floater, makes it 52-51. Cavs back into the lead with 4:05 to go. First half of play. Maxey on the right side. Maxey comes underneath the basket. Feeds left corner to Oubre. Oubre against Garland. Garland knocked it free. Oubre got it back. Allen blocked the shot. And then a traveling call on Philly.
Their team defense, Tim, they picked it up in the last 3 minutes. On the defensive end, yeah. Playing more aggression.
Locking it down defensively. Boy, this is a Philly team offensively that really struggles. Garland into the lane, floats. That one's off the mark. Rebound poked out front. Tyrese Maxey has it for Philly. Cross court right side to Edwards. Down in the right corner to Oubre. His 3, got it.
Yeah, they know how to beat you if you turn it over or don't get back on defense.
3 ball for Philly makes it 54-52.
Tim, it's hard to believe they've lost as many games as they have in a row.
Philly is hitting some long balls tonight. Strus got it down low to Allen. Put it up, no. Got it back. Jared in traffic up with the left hand and good. Jared for the second time using that left hand to make it 54-54. Down low, Bona went up. Wade blocked it from behind. And it'll either be Wade or Allen with the foul. They got it on Jared Allen. So a timeout taken by the Cavs with 2:58 to go first half. And we're tied. Cavs 54, Philly 54 on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse. Heavy traffic to Allen. Allen comes up, comes under. Pow!
Bring the whole family to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse this basketball season. Score 4 tickets with loaded food and beverage credit with the Cavs Family Fun Packs presented by Sheely's Furniture and Appliance.
Here's Garland, right of the lane, float, scores. BG with a little teardrop.
Visit Cavs.com/offers for more details.
Allen back to LeVert. Unloads a 3. Got it as the shot clock expired. The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as their American-made steel touches every part of our lives. The steel in automobiles moving us around town, the washer and dryer at home, the kitchen appliances to prepare and cook food, the electrical grid that powers electronics, the railways to transport goods. Cliff Steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to their innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is the champion for American steel. Learn more. Visit cliffsteel.com.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court, when you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our beat. For every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
Ghost World Tour 2025. Ghost, theatrical, heavy metal, arena rock. July 17th at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Tickets on sale now at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com. Don't miss Ghost.
Cleveland's news, talk, and sports on WTAM 1100 and on 106.9 FM.
Cavaliers in Philadelphia here at the Wells Fargo Center, 54-54. We're tied with 2:58 to go. First half of play. Philly came into the ball game 26th in the league in three-ball percentage at 34%. You just never know. Tonight, they're at 69%, 11 of 16.
That's the NBA, Tim. They all have ability. And on any given night, anyone can beat anyone.
Off the timeout. We'll have free throws for Philadelphia. Now, that three-ball percentage may be drawing conversation. But, Jim, we're getting texts about my daughter Kara's Manuka honey from Australia. We got John from Babylon, Long Island, says it's not processed. That's what makes the bees different in Australia.
Oh, so it could have anything in there if it's not processed. What do you... So you don't have any rashes or anything or breakout rashes, do you?
Oh, Lord. Well,
I mean, it's not processed, Tim. I mean, we don't know,
So, Bona hit both free throws, 56-54. I didn't think thanking my daughter Kara for honey would create this much interest. John in Babylon, Long Island, thank you for letting me know about the honey from Australia. Mitchell, three ball. Got it!
Oh, he was patient with that, wasn't he, Tim? He came right off that high dribble screen.
57-56. Cavs regain the lead with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Bona out front against Allen. Bona hands it off to Maxey. Maxey now double-teamed in front of the Cavs bench. Garland stays with him. Maxey gave it up to Oubre. Oubre comes left of the lane. Oubre head and shoulder fake on Strus. Shot it, hit it, and drew the foul from Max Strus.
No matter what Maxey showed, or what Strus showed you, that's true. Oh, man. Tim, I'm really good. Maybe you ought to give me some of that honey.
Well, it's not processed yet.
I'll take a chance. If I break out, it'll be your fault. But Kelly Oubre is all left-handed. No matter what he shows you going to his right, he's in the paint. He's going to come back to his strong hand. I know that's in the scouting report.
Oubre line right, looking for the three-point play, and he rolled it around the rim and in. Oubre had a 20-point game the first time around against the Cavs, 9 in the second game. He's got 11 tonight. And Philly's up 59-57 with 2:10 to go here in the first half. Jared Allen out front, and the ball knocked out of his hands, out of bounds.
Yeah, Ubaselli is all over him, Tim. So you got to go to your second option.
He's a terrific story. Was signed back in 2016 by the Celtics. Played for Boston for a couple of years and then went overseas. And he was with France on the Olympic team this summer with Kenny Atkinson. Garland, left wing Jerome, wide open, bullseye on a three ball.
They made a mistake, Tim. They left him wide open.
And Ty Jerome puts the Cavs on top, 60-59 with 1:50 to go. Maxey, his three, rattled in. Well, that hot three-ball shooting for Philly continues. At the bottom of the league coming in, near the bottom of the league, but not tonight. Garland with a hesitation, feeds Allen. Finger rolled it up and in as the big guy drove right to the rim.
Jared Allen picking it up, Tim, last 5 minutes.
Jeff Doughton back in for Philly. 62-62. We're tied here at the Wells Fargo Center. Doughton out front, Yabusele, he'll shoot a three. That one's a brick. Rebound grab by Ty Jerome. Jerome through the center circle. Jerome comes around an Allen screen. Bounce to Jared. Right corner, Strus. 3-ball. Bounced around the rim and out. Rebound tapped to Tyrese Maxey. A minute to go in the period. We're tied at 62. Philly with the basketball. Maxey out front against Strus. Maxey. Lob topside to Oubre. His 3. That one missed. Rebound Jared Allen. So maybe Philly now cooling off from downtown. Garland up the left side. Garland picked up by Edwards. Garland into the paint. Right side Strus. Sets. 3. Got it!
Point guard Garland making the play, Tim.
Max Strus with the 3-ball to make it 65-62. Maxey rid of the lane with a runner that's good. Tyrese Maxey's got a 19-point first half. Cavs up by 1, 65-64. And they cannot run it all the way out. There's a good 8 to 9 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock to close out the second quarter. Mitchell in the center circle. Around an Allen screen. 4 to shoot. Donovan out front. 3-ball. No. Rebound out of bounds. It belongs to the Cavaliers. Boy, Donovan Mitchell sent Tyrese Maxey falling to the floor on the fake. Oh, my goodness.
Cavs with a second chance, Tim.
And now the Cavaliers can play for the final shot of the half. Shot clock off. 8.9 to go here in the second quarter. Cavs by 1. Jerome, sideline right to Allen. Allen had it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds by Yabusele.
Tell you what, Jared, take one of those big elbows and put it up in near his face. And then he can't reach around you because all he's doing now is just being overly aggressive.
Jerome bounce into Strus in the middle to Mitchell. Mitchell drives, scores with the left hand. So Donovan Mitchell makes it 67-64. Maxey at the other end, put it up, no! And that ends the first half of play. Well, the Cavaliers will head to the locker room with a 67-64 lead as Donovan Mitchell with a 16-point first half, including that bucket to close out the period. Now, that shot by Maxey did count. So, unfortunately, we don't have a winner in tonight's Sherwin-Williams Sure Shot promotion, but nobody goes home a loser. Our contestant tonight, David Leach of Hinckley, will receive a Cavs shirt and hat. Well, Mike, before the ball game, Cavs were a heavy favorite, but Philadelphia says don't pay any attention to that. They're giving the Cavs quite a tussle here at the Wells Fargo Center.
Yeah, that they are, Tim, and as you just pointed out, they're one of the bottom three-point shooting teams in the league, but not tonight, as they've already hit 12 in the first 2 quarters of this one. The Cavaliers do lead it by 3, though, here at the half. It's time for the McDonald's halftime report. Coming up, we'll take a closer look at the Cavs and the Sixers, check out other NBA action tonight, and we'll hear reaction from Kenny Atkinson on being named the All-Star coach and also how he feels about Donovan Mitchell being an All-Star starter. All of that coming up on tonight's McDonald's halftime report. It's the Cavs 67, Sixers 64. We're back after this timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Joe Fallon's bedroom mini fridge. Sure, this pint-sized chiller's max capacity is 3 soda cans, but what it lacks in stature, it makes up in cooling strength. Each beverage a perfect 37 degrees every time. And the 2 feet Joe walks to get a drink, priceless. That's why his mini fridge is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
The Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. LECOM, the nation's largest and most applied to medical school, is just 90 minutes from Cleveland and trains the next generation of doctors, dentists, pharmacists, and podiatrists. At LECOM, we expand the boundaries of medical knowledge, challenging our students and preparing them to realize their potential. Visit lecom.edu to learn more. At LECOM, we make dreams a reality. We make doctors.
Dear McDonald's, your breakfast menu? Fire. 10s across the board. I could be happy with anything, even though I ordered the same thing every time. Thanks for not judging me. I'll try something new next time. Maybe.
For a limited time, you can enjoy a savory sausage McMuffin with egg meal, including golden hash browns and a small hot coffee for just $5. Price and participation may vary.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At first, credit card debt can seem harmless, like a cute little baby goat. But let it get out of control, and your debt goes wild, and that is anything but cute. Tame your debt with Rocket Mortgage. Tap into your home's equity and get funds in a matter of days. Just visit tameyourdebt.com. Call 1-800-407-3944 for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org, number 3030.
This is Bill Wills. Hope you have a good weekend. Back with you Monday morning. News Radio WTAM 1100.
Time now for the McDonald's halftime report, and I'm loving it. Here's Mike Snyder.
Halftime in Philadelphia, Cavaliers with a 67-64 lead over the Sixers. Yeah, both teams are shooting it lights out. Both teams over 52% shooting in the first two quarters of this one. Cavaliers into a busy weekend as they return home after this game in Philly, and they will host the Houston Rockets tomorrow night. In fact, the Rockets are here in Cleveland resting, probably checking out. Who knows? They may be listening to us as we speak. Well, the Cavs in that first quarter fell behind 39-33. Philly not known as a three-point shooting team, but they have been hitting threes all night long, and they are 12 of 20 in three-point shooting thus far in the game tonight. And the Cavs have also hit 12 threes. They've done it on 22 attempts, but it's not the game that you expect Philly to play. Cavaliers getting a big night thus far from Donovan Mitchell.
Out front, Mitchell stops, three, bang!
That's good to see, Tim. If he's making that outside shot, we know what he can do on dribble drives.
Eastern Conference All-Star starter, Donovan Mitchell.
That is Donovan, a 16-point first half, 4 of 7 in threes. He also has 4 assists. Darius Garland, 12 points. He has 4 assists, so they've combined for 28 in the first two quarters. Off the bench, Ty Jerome, boy, sparkling minutes from him. 3 of 3 from three-point range, couple of free throw makes, couple of steals. What a performer he has been this year for this team, Ty Jerome, and he's a big reason why the Cavs have a 3-point lead. Is Philly, all 5 of their starters have hit threes. Now, of course, they're without Joel Embiid, but they do have Tyrese Maxey. He is an electric scorer. He's got 19 already, and 11 for Kelly Oubre. Paul George with 9 for the Sixers. And again, that's the one thing Kenny Atkinson's got to talk about, defending that three-point line. And you would hope the Sixers would settle down a bit because they are shooting a lot better than they have all season from three-point range as they hang with the Cavs tonight. At the half, though, the Cavs have taken the lead, 67 seconds, 16-9. Now, news yesterday and good news for the Cavaliers on the All-Star front. Kenny Atkinson named the All-Star head coach for the East. Here's what he says about that.
Thankful, humbled. I mean, the first thing I thought about was the players. 99.8% of it is those guys in the locker room that have, how should I say, elevated us as a coaching staff. We stepped into a great situation. Thankful for it. It's been really enjoyable.
And Donovan Mitchell named an all-star starter. Here's what Kenny says about Donovan.
We've talked about it all year, about him stepping back, empowering others, empowering his teammates, empowering coaching staff. And I'm just really happy to see him rewarded for that, right? Sometimes you do that and people don't recognize that. So the fact that everybody, media, fans, colleagues, coaches, I think it's a kind of a great story.
Second time Donovan's been named as a starter, and he joins LeBron and Kyrie as the third Cavs player in team history to be selected as an all-star game starter on multiple occasions. It's also his 6th all-star selection. The reserves for the game will be announced next Thursday, and Darius, Jarrett, and Evan certainly have made cases to be part of that. The remaining starters for the East are Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum. Out west, it's LeBron for 21st All-Star appearance, Nikola Jokic, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Thunder. Here's Shai on the honor.
Appreciate my teammates and my coach for allowing me to be in this position, to take advantage of the opportunity and perform every night, play at a high level every night, and make room for me, make space for me, and sacrifice for me. So I appreciate them. But yeah, it feels good. It's some of the stuff that you dream about as a kid, for it to come true, definitely feels good.
Well, we can see that he is a special player. But last night, Dallas beat Oklahoma City. Thus, the Cavs have the best record in the league going into action tonight. And Dallas has won 3 of 4. Old friend Kyrie Irving, what's the magic the Mavericks have over the Thunder?
I look at all the tendencies of just our team and their team, and when we come into this building, we know what to expect. When you play here in the playoffs and you come here in another regular season game, I would say our poise is probably a little bit different than other teams. You know, we've gone to 6 games with them, know each other extremely well, so the competition is going to be high, but it's just about the game of basketball.
And we congratulate the Charge getting a win last night over the Delaware Bluecoats. That's the Sixers G League team. 112-107. Cleveland won it. Naquan Tomlin with 20 points, 20 rebounds in that game. And at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse last night, the Monsters having a great season. They beat Chicago 3-1. Families affected by the 2025 California wildfires urgently need support. Help the American Red Cross provide meals and shelter to these families. Donate today by visiting redcross.org or calling 1-800-RED-CROSS. Your support is critical. And you can always text us your thoughts, comments, questions, reactions at 216-440-9566. I know Tim and Jim love hearing from you during the game, and Brad Sellers and I love hearing from you following the game on the Cavs postgame show. It's halftime in Philly. Cavs lead the Sixers 67-64. It's the McDonald's halftime report. We go back to Philly and Tim and Jim after this timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavs Audioverse.
Hey, Cavs fans, want to watch the Cavs and all of your favorite games without cable? Check out Fubo. Fubo has over 170 live channels, including the likes of ESPN, Fox, NBC, and now FanDuel Sports Network is available on Fubo. So you have a new option to watch all Cavs games carried on FanDuel Sports Network without having to subscribe to cable. Fubo is an official partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. To try it for free, visit Fubo.tv. That's FUBO.tv.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. And we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And how we can elevate our own game with capability that takes us to another level. And ground clearance that propels us even higher. The 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
Hey, Cavs fans, basketball is back, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cavs games or to any other live event in the land, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Big news for Cavs fans. Score big this season with Cavs Rewards. Link any existing credit or debit card so you can earn and unlock exclusive Cavs experiences and prizes. Rewards include a trip to an away game, access to courtside seats, Cavs memorabilia, custom jerseys, and more. Join Cavs Rewards today and start earning points with purchases at the Cavs Team Shop, concessions at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, and other preferred Cavs Rewards locations. Visit Cavs.com/rewards to sign up for free and start earning.
Check in and cash out. Up to 9 chances a day every weekday to win $1,000 on WTAM 1100.
McDonald's halftime report. Once again, here's Tim Alcorn and Jim Jones.
Cavs locked in a good one with Philly at the half. Cavs up 3, 67-64. Let's have a look at our Discount Drug Mart first half assist numbers. Discount Drug Mart, your one-stop shop that saves you the runaround for Philadelphia. 14 assists in the first half of play. Tyrese Maxey with 4. Cavaliers have totaled 13 assists in the first half of play. Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell leading the Cavs. They also have 4 apiece. Those are your Discount Drug Mart first half assist numbers. Now, of course, we learned last night when Boston lost to LA that Kenny Atkinson will be the head coach of the Eastern Conference All-Stars. And with the new format this year, Kenny will be coaching against one of his assistants. He talked about that before the game.
I can't wait to kick one of our assistants, go up against them and get it. We're competitive, right? Is that how it works? Like, I need to compete against someone that's a little unique. So that'll be that'll be cool. I'm just really interested to see the format, the new format, excited about it.
Quite an honor for Kenny Atkinson, and again, he'll have fun. Now, it's yet to be determined which Cavs assistant coach will be leading a team at All-Star Weekend. 67-64, Cavs by 3. Third quarter follows this on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
When two equally powerful opposing forces meet,
this is one of the best rivalries in the NBA.
Something has to give. These collisions can make entire cities shake. For centuries, the world's leading minds have tried to describe these cataclysmic events.
Do you believe this?
The National Basketball Association calls it Rivals Week. NBA Rivals Week. Nuggets versus Wolves, Celtics versus Mavs, and Lakers versus Warriors. Saturday from 3 p.m. Eastern on ABC.
Since 1909, Nichols Bakery has been providing fresh, delicious, quality baked goods to Ohio families. From breads, buns, to sweet goods, Nichols Bakery has just what you need to get ready for the game or any meal. Stop by your nearest Discount Drug Mart and pick up fresh Nichols breads, buns, and other Nichols Bakery products today. Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Discount Drug Mart saves you the runaround. You'll find everything you need.
That's the sound of a perfect paint project with Sherwin-Williams. Whether your next color play is a daring slam dunk statement like edgy gold or a smooth and rich touch like fine wine, Sherwin-Williams has the perfect hue to up your game. With more than 1,700 colors, your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams has got you covered with the very best paint. Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. LECOM, the nation's largest and most applied to medical school, is just 90 minutes from Cleveland and trains the next generation of doctors, dentists, pharmacists, and podiatrists. At LECOM, we expand the boundaries of medical knowledge, challenging our students and preparing them to realize their potential. Visit lecom.edu to learn more. At LECOM, we make dreams a reality. We make doctors.
The Bloom Daddy Show. I'm a talking head. Monday afternoon at 3. That gives an opinion on WTAM 1100.
Second half underway. Paul George lines up and drills a jump shot from the top of the key to make it 67-66. Cavs at the other end. Garland buries a three ball.
And Tim, that's the first three for him tonight.
So DG with the long ball. Cavs up 70-66. Third quarter just underway. And now Philly with a turnover as the ball sails by Yabusele. Here comes Donovan. Ahead to Strus. Bounces to Allen, and then Allen traveled with it in the lane. So the Cavaliers up by 4. Jim, let's talk about how they get out of Philly with a win. It's our Rocket Mortgage built for success.
Well, Tim, they turned up the defensive intensity the last 6 minutes of that second quarter, and I thought that was the difference. That's why they went in with the lead.
There you go. It's going to come down to defense, as always. Rocket Mortgage built for success, presented by Rocket Mortgage for the personalized game plan on home loans. Rocket can. Well, we've got a stoppage in play as JT Orr saw something. Well, Paul George's shot to start
was a three.
It was a three. Boy, just outside that line. So add one more to Paul George's total. He now has 12. The Cavs are up 3. Maxey with a beautiful drive and finger roll. And Maxey now with a 21-point game. 70-69. Cavaliers by 1. Wade, run of the lane, feeds to Allen. Hook, scores. Jared Allen now with 8.
One of the things people talk about, Tim, is how well this team plays together. That extra pass was beautiful.
Sixers going right to left here in the second half. Here's Gordon. Got it out front to Yabusele, to Oubre, down in the right corner to George. George just runs into Strus, and then Strus knocked it free, handed it off. Good Darius Garland. Garland left side Wade, left corner Mitchell, drives the baseline, back out front DG. Long ball, nope. Rebound grab by Yabusele. Cavs by 3. 2 minutes off the third quarter clock. As Philly heads to the other end. Paul George on the left side against Mitchell. Well, these two guys with a combined 15 All-Star appearances. George, left side to Maxey, leans in, missed the shot, rebound Garland. Cavs going left to right, heading towards their own bench. Garland into the paint. Went with a behind-the-back pass in heavy traffic. George picked it off. Left side Maxey, three-ball Tyrese. He missed it. Offensive rebound, Yabusele got it out front. Oubre, three, no. Rebound Allen.
I like that, Tim. Cavaliers staying alive. They gave up some second chances.
Here's Garland in between the circles. Left side Donovan. Three ball. Got it!
I like it.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell, he rainbowed that one in from the Liberty Bell.
That's right. Garland getting the job done.
75-69. Cavaliers by 6.
Don't and one. No and ones.
Yabusele backing Wade into the lane. Hooked, missed. Rebound Dean Wade. Good tight defense there from Dean Wade as the Cavs will head to the other end. Mitchell comes right down the lane, thunders to the rim and put it in. Donovan Mitchell, he was not to be denied on that drive. And it's 77-69. Cavs with a little bit of breathing room. And Nick Nurse realizing that calls time. 8-point lead for the Cavaliers, 77-69 with 8:38 to go in the third. We'll take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court, when you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, like the family-size Highlander and the bigger, more powerful Grand Highlander. Now through February 3rd, get any new Highlander or Grand Highlander with 6.49 APR financing up to 72 months, including hybrid models with $1,681 per thousand borrowed, subject to approved credit through TFS. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance. For complete details, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Barry Manilow.
Looks like we made it.
The last Cleveland concert. Barry Manilow. See him performing all the hits for one night only. Barry Manilow at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, June 5th. Get tickets now at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com.
The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as their American-made steel touches every part of our lives. From the cars we drive to transformers powering our homes, Cliff Steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is setting a new standard for what it means to be a steel company by producing the highest quality product and championing the best practices for the industry, the environment, and for their people. Cliffs is the champion for American steel. Learn more. Visit cliffsteel.com.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
Cavaliers have opened up an 8-point lead, 77-69. They're on top of Philly here at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Plenty of time to still text in during the second half of play. Jim and I would love to hear from you. Text in your thoughts or comments, 216-440-9566, 216-440-9566. Standard message and data rates will apply. Jim, John from Babylon, Long Island, has more honey facts for us. We'll get to those in a moment. Philly with the ball off the timeout. Maxey out front, 3-ball, too strong. Rebound grab by Max Strus. So the Cavaliers creating some distance. Mitchell, sideline left. Mitchell in the lane to Allen. Allen bounce out front to Garland, and he threw it too far. DG couldn't catch up to that one.
Yeah, if DG would have stayed in the corner, Tim, he would have had a short jumper. But the Cavs extending their defensive intensity, Tim, making a difference.
Philly with the basketball, right to left. Decked out in their red uniforms tonight. Boy, that reminds me of Dr. J and Andrew Toney and Mo Cheeks when I see those. Here's Yabusele. Yabusele, baseline right, just muscles into Wade, and the foul will be called on Dean Wade.
Tell you what, he just stuck out his big chicken wing, Tim, and pushed little Wade right to the side to clear himself.
Yabusele will be shooting 2. Jim, at the half, Mike Snyder talked about the fact that last night the Charge beat Philly's G League team, Delaware, 112-107. And for those of you from Northeast Ohio that have heard the name Alan Wiley, he's from Westlake High School. Alan Wiley is blind, and yet while at Westlake High School, developed this avid interest in broadcasting. Jim, you and I had a chance to talk to Alan. He came up to the Joe Tate Perch one night. He's an amazing story. Alan Wiley of Westlake is now the color commentator in the G League for Delaware.
How does he make that work, Jim?
It's amazing. It is truly amazing.
So what does he do? He's got to be doing something that you can't see the game.
He listens intently to the play-by-play.
Okay.
He feeds off the energy of the crowd as Garland right wing with a 3 in and out. A rebound grabbed by Yabusele. But, man, a hearty congratulations to Alan Wiley. It's an amazing story. As Yabusele comes down the lane, and he'll dunk it home. 77-73. So the Cavs' lead has been trimmed to 4. But it was such a pleasure to meet Alan up in the Joe Tate Perch when he came and visited. Mitchell with a 3 that missed. Mitchell ended up getting knocked down, no whistle. And here comes Paul George to the other end. George lobs it out front. Yabusele thought about a 3, now spins into the lane, deals right side to George. George right in front of the Philly bench will let it fly and bury.
That's what he does, Tim. Catch and shoot guy. He's a big shot maker when he's got it going.
Kenny Atkinson takes a quick timeout as Philly is right back to within 1 on a 7-0 run. 77-76. Cavs up 1. 7:13 to go, third quarter. But again, Alan Wiley, a huge congratulations to you and best of luck in your future. You are an extraordinary, inspiring young man.
Yes, he is, Tim.
Cavs down 1, timeout. 7:13 to go in the third on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Secure your spot to join our Cavs United family next season. It's easy to add yourself to the priority list for the 2025-26 Cavs United memberships by placing a deposit now. Select your desired seat location between Premium, Lower Level, or Lowville. Your Cavs United membership will unlock benefits that last all year, like the ticket exchange program, flexible payment plans, exclusive events, a dedicated lounge, and more. Deposits are non-refundable and can be placed at Cavs.com/enroll.
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, including the best-selling RAV4. Now through February 3rd, get 4.99 APR financing on new gas-powered 24 or 25 RAV4s. Or lease a gas-powered 25 RAV4 LE for $339 a month for 36 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court, when you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
Grammy, Academy, and Golden Globe Award-winning superstar, Mary J. Blige, live in Cleveland. The For My Fans Tour, live at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, April 1st. With special guests, Neo and Mario. Get tickets now at RocketMortgageFieldhouse.com. The iconic Mary J. Blige.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton.
News and politics and who knows.
Monday from noon to 3. WTAM 1100.
Cavs up 1, but Philly on a run. 77-76. They've scored 7 straight. Jim, what's happening?
Well, they keep coming back, Tim. Every time that we exhale, they come roaring back with a big three. Great contributions from everybody that's been on the floor for Philly.
No Embiid, no Drummond. Of course, McCain, the outstanding rookie, has been lost for the season. Philly giving the Cavs a battle tonight. Garland, right corner, three ball. Got it! DG, that's his second three ball here in the third quarter of play. He's got an 18-point game.
And, Tim, he's warming up. He is warming up.
What do you know, Jim? Open three out of a timeout drawn up by Kenny Atkinson.
90%, Tim.
It's amazing.
It is.
After
execution
happens all the time. Philly to the other end. Maxey left of the lane, in the lane. Finger rolled it up, and he missed the shot. And it came back to Oubre, and he's got a put-back basket. Somebody forgot to cover up Kelly Oubre. 80-78. Cavs lead is 2. Jerome, right of the lane, in the lane. Shot puts it up and in.
Still hot, Tim. He has an unorthodox way of scoring, but he gets it done.
Another dynamite night from Ty Jerome. He's got 13 points in the ball game. Cavs lead back to 4. And now a pass goes over the head of Gordon out of bounds. Philly with a turnover. That'll give it back to the Cavaliers. Jerome quickly into Garland. Garland crosses the half-court line. Garland in the center circle. Garland works right side. Over his shoulder, Strus. Three-ball Max. Nope. Too strong. Rebound comes off to Tyrese Maxey. 5:40 to go in the quarter. Maxey into the paint. Oh, beautiful cut to the basket and a score. That was a pretty shot. And a gorgeous move from Tyrese Maxey. Garland, left wing three. That one's too strong. Wade knocked it out front. Battle for it. Down to the ground goes Strus, and he got it to Niang. Left corner to Jerome. Open three. Bullseye!
Strus again, Tim. Those 50-50s.
So Ty Jerome off the incredible hustle energy play from Max Strus. But George at the other end buries a three. Well, he's got 3 threes in the quarter. 18 points in the ball game. Here's Garland, left of the lane. High off the glass, but it wouldn't fall. Rebound Oubre. Cavs by 2. Sixers to the other end. Oubre into the lane. Bounces off Wade. Hits the shot. And a foul is called on Dean Wade.
In transition, Tim, we didn't get the defense back to build that fence. Then this team is not giving in.
Some tremendous effort tonight. Well, you go back. Philly got absolutely annihilated by Denver on Tuesday night, 144-109, and we ran the clip during the pregame. Paul George said, listen, we got to play with some intensity. We have to play with some urgency.
And that's what they've been doing all game, Tim, on both ends of the floor. They're not giving in.
And Oubre hits that free throw to complete the three-point play. And the Cavs find themselves down by 1, 86-85 with 4:40 to go here in the third quarter of play. There's a lot of urgency tonight from Philly. Garland right down the lane, explodes to the basket and scores. Garland makes it 87-86. Cavaliers by 1. Paul George in between the circles against Garland. George into the paint, shoots on Niang and hits. Paul George has decided to carry the ball club here in the third. 88-87. Garland left side, Sam Merrill's checked in. Quick flick, nope. Rebound grab by Justin Edwards now on the floor for Philly. Aaron Gordon, sideline right to George. He's got the hot hand. George defended by Wade. George, right corner three, around the rim and out. Rebound Niang. Lob ahead to Ty Jerome. Cavs down 1. Jerome on the right sideline. Jerome got it out front. Garland. Rainbows a three. Bullseye!
He's warming up, Tim. He's warming up.
DG with a long-range three. Shot that one from Jersey.
What's that, his third three in this half?
Maxey driving, scooping, missing. Again, there's Oubre with a putback basket. Oubre ties this game at 90 with 3:20 to go. Garland on the left wing. Garland has 23, gave it in the corner to Niang. His three, in and out. Rebound grab by Paul George. And then he got a little bit of a tap from DG, and the foul will be called on Garland. Boy, talk about a flop from Paul George. Jim, you tap me harder when you want to get my attention up here.
Yeah, I can't help it. I'm what they call heavy-handed.
Yeah, but DG's not. Paul George went sailing.
Oh, so he slapped you before and it didn't hurt, huh?
90.
That was light.
Got a good one unfolding here in Philly.
Yeah, it's been a great game. Cavs back in that zone again, Tim.
Maxey, right corner, George, 3, good. Paul George can't miss. He is just in that zone right now. He's got a 14-point third quarter, 23 in the game. Mitchell, left wing 3, no good. Rebound to Allen, tried to put it up, hung on the rim and missed. Fight for the rebound, George has it. George in the backcourt, ahead to Gordon. Gordon driving on Mitchell. Gordon fouled by Donovan as he went to the hoop. And I'll tell you what, the Philly crowd appreciating the effort from the 76ers tonight.
Yes, they do, and they're giving the effort, Tim. Big Jared had rebound position, but they kept fighting for the ball until they got it.
So it'll be Aaron Gordon shooting 2. Line left. First one good. Hey, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse celebrates 30 years as Northeast Ohio's premier showplace for sports and entertainment. Throughout the season, special 30th anniversary theme nights. We'll invite fans to take a trip down memory lane. Visit rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com/30 for more details. Gordon splits the pair, hit the first but missed the second. Sixers by 4. Here's Jerome into the paint, bounce to Allen. Allen wasn't anticipating it. Retrieved it on the right side, gave it to Merrill. Cross court to Jerome, left corner Niang, and then his pass knocked out of bounds by Paul George.
And a very aggressive Philly defense, Tim. They're double teaming, they're rotating properly. Cavs need to make one more pass. One more pass and you'll have an open man.
Cavs will have 6 to shoot. Mitchell right in front of the Cavs bench, got it into Jerome. Jerome underneath the basket. Jerome weaves his way into the paint. Jerome shot puts it up and in. He got called for a travel. Jerome was trying to wiggle himself some room down in that block, and he couldn't do it. As we look at the replay, yeah, he took a couple of hops. Yep. Good call. That'll give it back to Philly. They're up 94-90. Here's Kelly Oubre. Comes around a Bona screen as Adem Bona has checked in. Now Bona has it down low against Allen. Leaning on Allen. He lost the ball. And out of there with it comes Niang. Gave it off to Ty Jerome. Right side Mitchell. Mitchell right of the lane. Mitchell now reverses himself. Back into the paint. And he got fouled as he went up with the shot. Donovan drew that one from Kelly Oubre Jr.
That's right, Tim. A deflection that leads to 2 free throws for Donovan. All of that works for us. This inspired Philly team, Tim, they're not playing like a team that's lost 7 or 8 straight.
So it'll be Mitchell shooting 2 with 1:47 to go here in the third quarter of play. They become an all-star today. Cavs Kid Club memberships are still available for fans ages 12 and under. Visit Cavs.com/kidsclub to sign up. Donovan Mitchell, line right, free throw good. So we heard from John, our good friend out on Long Island, Babylon, Long Island. He's got another honey fun fact for us. It never, ever goes bad. John says they have found honey in Pharaoh's tombs in Egypt. And then they just made themselves a sandwich. Once they found it in the Pharaoh's tomb, they're like, well, might as well use it. Mitchell misses the second. John, any more honey tidbits? We want to save those for Saturday night. We're back at it. 94-91. Cavaliers, the 3-point deficit. Paul George fakes out Jerome. George down the lane, gave it off to Edwards. Shot clock at 4, shot clock at 3. Edwards out front, long 3. No. Allen had it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds by Bona.
And that was good Cavs defense, Tim. They contested the shot without fouling. Now give themselves a chance.
Cavs down 3. Mitchell with the ball. Out front, Merrill. Quick flick, Sam. Left it short. Rebound, Jeff Doughton on the floor for Philly. Doughton Crosses the half-court line, gives it off to Paul George, and then Mitchell picked his pocket. Mitchell behind him to Merrill, ahead to Jerome, put it up, no. Ball tapped out front to Mitchell. In the corner to Jerome. Jerome right in front of the Cavs bench, cross-court pass to Merrill, down the lane, his pass got picked off. Oubre deflected it. There's those deflections by Philly, one of the league leaders. Oubre, top side to George. George with 40 seconds to go in the quarter, matched up against Ty Jerome. George in the lane to Oubre. Oubre leans in, missed the shot, got it back. He's got his third putback basket in the quarter.
If the Cavs just can't get it going, Tim.
Cavs down 5. Jerome at the other end drives and scores.
I couldn't even get the word out, and he was already in the basket. Opportunistic play by Ty Jerome.
He's got 18 points in the ball game. 7 here in the third quarter of play. 96-93. Cavs pulled to within 3. Philly with the basketball. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. They can't run it all the way out. Edwards comes right down the lane. Nobody defends him, and Edwards with the easy layup. 7 seconds to go. Cavs down 5. 98-93. Mitchell left of the lane. Out front, Jerome. 3 ball. Good! Ty Jerome! You heard the buzzer sound as the ball splashed through the net. 98-96. Jerome with an incredible third quarter and night overall. He gets the Cavs to within 2, 98-96. Philly leads it as we head to the fourth on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers audio burst.
At first, credit card debt can seem harmless, like a cute little baby goat. But let it get out of control, and your debt goes wild, and that is anything but cute. Tame your debt with Rocket Mortgage. Tap into your home's equity and get funds in a matter of days. Just visit tameyourdebt.com. Call 1-800-407-3944 for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
It Ain't Right Tour 2025.
The poor mother is in the balcony, and the kids are down here with the father and his gumad. If this was the 80s, the kids would have been up there, and the parents would have been down here.
Sebastian Maniscalco, live on stage in Cleveland. Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, Friday, February 7th. Get tickets now at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com.
High-scoring offense and lockdown defense are the ingredients of a winning team. For every other ingredient, Cavs fans trust Giant Eagle and Market District. Ready-to-eat prepared foods, a thrilling selection of fresh favorites, and everyday value from our family of brands are game day go-tos. Plus, like the Cavs pile up points on the court, you can score perks and earn free gas and groceries with My Perks. Giant Eagle, the official supermarket of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Make sure you tune in to the Rock Entertainment Sports Network. Everything you need to know about your Cleveland Cavaliers, the Monsters, the Charge, high school football, podcasts, and so much more. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Tune in right now to the Rock Entertainment Sports Network.
Hi, it's Bill Wills. Monday morning at 7:45. Win tickets for Jason Aldean at Blossom, WTAM 1100.
Cavaliers and Sixers here in Philly. Well, we've got a good one as we head to the fourth. 98-96. Philadelphia on top of the Cavs as we get ready to start the fourth quarter at the Wells Fargo Center. Kenny Atkinson has gone to the bench. Tristan Thompson, along with Jalen Tyson, has checked in for the Cavs, but bench play, how about Ty Jerome tonight?
Ty Jerome is making it happen, Tim. I want to see Tristan really play well now. We really need him.
Here's Jerome into the paint, floats around the rim and in, and Jerome has a 23-point game.
They have no answer for him, Tim. That slow-walking type of attack, they have no answer for it. Cavs in that zone, Tim, that 2-3 zone.
Yep. And he pulls that out of his hat a couple of times a game. It seems to befuddle the opposition. We are tied at 98. Fourth quarter just underway. Maxey in between the circles. Shot clock at 5. Maxey into the lane. He'll float, miss, but the foul will be called on Sam Merrill. You know, SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cavs. It's the easiest way to buy tickets to Cavs games and all live events in Cleveland. SeatGeek handles the tickets so Cavs fans can fan. SeatGeek actually shooting 2. Maxey with a 23-point ball game. Make it 24 as he breaks the tie. 21st pick in the draft back in 2020. Hard to believe he's in his 5th year out of Kentucky.
Yeah, you just a baby when he came in, Tim, but each year he's gotten better and better.
Maxey's second free throw rattled in. Outstanding free throw shooter at 86%. 29th time this year Tyrese Maxey has had 20 or more points. 198. Cavs down by 2 with the ball. Thompson out front to Merrill. Merrill on the handoff to Mitchell. Mitchell back on the right side to Merrill. Over his shoulder, right corner, Tyson 3. And the rookie buried it.
I like it. That's the shot we've been missing, Tim. That third pass, that third option.
Jalen Tyson, his first points tonight, and they're big. It puts the Cavs on top, 101-100. Into the lane, Jeff Doughton with a short little runner that's good. His first 2 points makes it 102-101. Philly back on top. Here's Donovan Mitchell in front of the scorer's table. Mitchell at the left side to the foul line, into the lane, up with a left hand and good. That's why Donovan Mitchell is an all-star starter.
He makes it look so easy, Tim. I know it's not easy.
103-102. Donovan, in the words of a famous Philadelphian, went southpaw. He's a southpaw. Went lefty on that. Right side, Gordon into the corner, gave it off to Edwards, and he buries a 3.
Well, they're showing some patience too, aren't they? Patience and poise by the Sixers.
And they're back up to 105-103. Mitchell comes right down the pipe. Had it knocked out of his hands, but he saves it in. It ricochets all the way out to Thompson, to Merrill, to Tyson, to Jerome. No look, down low to Mitchell, who stuffed it home. Boy, when Ty Jerome is delivering dimes with a no-look.
Oh, yeah, he's feeling it.
He's having a great night. 105-105. Yabusele against the rookie Tyson. Goes up and banks it in. Yabusele makes it 107-105. Jerome at the other end had it knocked out of his hands. Tristan scoops it up. Gave it to Mitchell, who floats and scores.
We'll take it.
Boy, Donovan with 6 quick points to open up the 4th. That one ties the game at 107. 9:10 to go here in Philly. Jeff Doughton, top of the key against Thompson. Doughton now backs up. Doughton steps behind the arc, lets it fly, swish.
You got to guard him, Tristan. You got to guard him. You want him to put it on the floor. You'd rather give up 2 than 3.
Cavs take time. Sixers take the lead. 110-107. Philly by 3 with 9:01 to go. We'll take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. And we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And how we can elevate our own game with capability that takes us to another level. And ground clearance that propels us even higher. The 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
Hey Cavs fans, want to watch the Cavs and all of your favorite games without cable? Check out Fubo. Fubo has over 170 live channels including the likes of ESPN, Fox, NBC, and now FanDuel Sports Network is available on Fubo. So you have a new option to watch all Cavs games carried on FanDuel Sports Network without having to subscribe to cable. Fubo is an official partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. To try it for free, visit Fubo.tv. That's FUBO.tv.
Dear McDonald's, your breakfast menu? Fire. 10s across the board. I could be happy with anything, even though I order the same thing every time. Thanks for not judging me. I'll try something new next time. Maybe.
For a limited time, you can enjoy a savory sausage McMuffin with egg meal, including golden hash browns and a small hot coffee for just $5. Price and participation may vary.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hey Cavs fans, basketball is back, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cavs games or to any other live event in the land, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Check in and cash out. Up to 9 chances a day every weekday to win $1,000 on WTAM 1100.
Cavs trail Philadelphia. Sixers up 110-107. 9:01 to go, fourth quarter here in Philly. Now the Cavs have scored 100-plus points in tonight's game, so all fans will receive a $2 large fry from McDonald's. Download the McDonald's app to receive this special offer. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Cavaliers with the basketball off the Kenny Atkinson timeout, and as we've talked about, this usually spells success. Kenny will draw something up in that huddle. He's a mastermind at it. Jerome on the right side. Jerome run of the lane. No. The runner, guy saying he got hit on the arm. That's why it was off. A rebound grabbed by Edwards down the floor to Yabusele. Gives it out front to Maxey. Maxey bounced behind him. Yabusele's three in and out. Rebound, Jared Allen.
We'll take it, Tim. Come on, Cavs. You got to grind this baby out. Here it is.
Mitchell comes right down the lane. He got bumped by Kelly Oubre, and the foul will be called on Kelly Oubre. Third foul on Oubre. First team foul on Philly here in the fourth quarter. I want to welcome in our Audioverse partner out in Lorain County and Medina County, WEOL. They've just joined us in progress. Well, you're in for a heck of a finish, WEOL listeners. They just had some high school basketball. Avon beating North Ridgeville 58-42. Good win for the Eagles. And now we'll see if the Cavs can get a good win here in Philly. Here's Ty Jerome. Jerome, top of the key, right side Merrill. Sam with a three off the side of the rim.
Yeah, he wasn't even close on that one, Tim.
Rebound grab by Yabusele. Philly by 3 with 8:14 to go. Right side of the forecourt is Oubre. Comes right of the lane. Out front to Yabusele. Right corner to Edwards. Edwards tosses it on the right side. Doughton right of the lane. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Sam Merrill. He'll hand it off to Donovan Mitchell. Cavs with the ball. Under 8 to go. Mitchell, three. Tie game! Donovan Mitchell hits that three ball.
He lets you know what time it is, Tim. Donovan time.
110. Mitchell with 31. He's had 30 or more in 4 of his last 6 games. Here's Maxey. Maxey against the rookie Tyson. Maxey in the right corner to Yabusele. Yabusele bouncing the lane to Doughton. Feeds left corner to Edwards. His three missed. Rebound Yabusele as he pushed off Allen. How about Tyson blocking the shot? The rookie Tyson blocked it on Yabusele. And here come the Cavs to the other end. Tyson, corner three. That one hit the side of the backboard. Rebound grab by Kelly Oubre. 7:05 left in a 110-110 game. Philly comes in having lost 7 in a row. Well, they are battling tonight. Maxey out front, comes around Allen. The foul will be called on Jared Allen. Cavaliers will get DG and Max Strus back in.
Yeah, trying to get as close as they can to having their starters back in. Is Donovan going out? Yeah, Donovan's going out.
He'll get a couple of minutes rest before he returns for stretch run.
And here we are, right here we are. We need this group to hold. Paul George is back in the game. That's basically Strus's assignment, but he's going to need help. George in the third was magnificent.
Paul George in that third quarter of play at 14 points. He was on fire. He's got 23 in the game. Yabusele with a three that missed. Rebound deflects to Ty Jerome. Jerome with an outstanding night. Jerome gave it to Allen. Allen in the paint. Topside Merrill. Left wing Jerome. Three. Bullseye! Ty Jerome with a look at the bench. He's got 26. And Jerome gives the Cavs a 3-point lead. And now Oubre at the other end runs over Merrill. Charging foul.
Good position by Merrill, Tim. The defense wasn't set. He took a chance. and he was there.
Niang in as Merrill sits down. So the Cavs right now going with Garland, along with Ty Jerome, Max Strus, George Niang, and Jared Allen. Cavs with the ball, and they lead it by 3. Garland, lob in between the circles to Allen, left side Jerome. Jerome, long 3, got it! Ty Jerome! Oh my! Ty is dynamite tonight!
Oh my goodness!
He has just tied his career high of 29, which he set earlier this year with the Cavs.
Tim, he was a foot and a half behind the three-point line.
My goodness. George left of the lane into Strus, and they'll call Strus for the foul. Max is saying, I got all ball.
Sure look like it from here.
So the foul on Strus will be his second. But the Cavs have ripped off 9 straight points to take a 116-110 lead. Hey, download the Cavs app to play Cavs Pick'em for a chance to win a pair of Cavs United memberships with over $150 in prizes given away every game. So download the Cavs app and play Cavs Pick'em. George hits that first free throw. 15th year in the league. Got a Fresno State 9-time All-Star. First year here in Philly. Swish on the second. Of course, was a star for many years in Indianapolis.
Big time.
A couple of years with OKC. And
they're in the zone. They're in the zone.
And now Oubre just knocked Allen off the ball, drives to the other end and slams it home. And Kenny Atkinson is just irate at the scorer's table.
Hit him all in the face, Tim.
22 for Oubre. Cavalier lead down to 2, 116-114. Jerome, right corner Garland, 3-ball. Nope. Rebound poked to Kelly Oubre. Gives it to Paul George. 5.5 to go. George on the right side, double teamed in front of the Philly bench. Lob cross court to Gordon. Open 3. Got it. Eric Gordon puts Philly on top.
Huge shot for them too, Tim. The old veteran. And there they are in a 2-1-2 zone.
Philly is now 19 of 35. Strus underneath the basket. Right side to Niang. Got it out front to Jerome. Left wing to Garland. Garland into the paint. Fakes the pass. Now gave it to Allen. And the foul will be called on Oubre. Thought it might have been a goaltend, but instead they get Oubre with the foul. That'll put Jared Allen at the free throw line. So Allen's heading to the line. Cavs down 1. We'll pause for station identification on Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
Jared Allen missed that first free throw. So the Cavaliers are still down by 1. Jared line right. Got 8 points in the ball game. Received word from the Cavaliers. Dean Wade has suffered a knee injury. He will not return as Jared Allen missed them both. Philly with the basketball.
Let's match up. Got to keep playing.
Maxey at the half-court line against Ty Jerome. Maxey hands it off to Oubre, who gave it to George. Right back to Maxey. Tosses it to George. Left side, Yabusele. Hands off to Paul George. Philly by 1. George, left wing, long 3, switch. Wow. Paul George with 28. He's got 19 here in the second half. And the Cavs have seen their lead just disappear. 120 to 116. Philly by 4. Cavs timeout. 4.5 left. We'll take a break on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Secure your spot to join our Cavs United family next season. It's easy to add yourself to the priority list for the 2025-26 Cavs United memberships by placing a deposit now. Select your desired seat location between premium, lower level, or Lowville. Your Cavs United membership will unlock benefits that last all year, like the ticket exchange program, flexible payment plans, exclusive events, a dedicated lounge, and more. Deposits are non-refundable and can be placed at Cavs.com/enroll.
The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as their American-made steel touches every part of our lives, from the appliances and homes to aircraft carriers defending our freedom. Their steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is setting a new standard for what it means to be a steel company by producing the highest quality product and championing the best practices for the industry, the environment, and for their people. Cliffs is the champion for American steel. Learn more. Visit cliffsteel.com.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
Barry Manilow. Looks like we made it. The last Cleveland concert. Barry Manilow. See him performing all the hits for one night only. Barry Manilow at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, June 5th. Tickets now at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com.
The Glenn Beck Program.
Just to give you some real news.
Monday from 10 to noon on WTAM 1100.
Cavaliers find themselves down 4, 120 to 116, 4.5 minutes to go here at the Wells Fargo Center. Donovan Mitchell back on the floor along with Darius Garland, Ty Jerome, who has tied his career high with 29.
Pressure, Tim. This is the pressure part of the game.
Niang and Allen.
This is where Philly has issues, closing games.
Here's Jerome in the middle to Niang, left side to Garland. Garland works top of the three-point arc. Left side Niang, open three, around the rim and out. Rebound out of bounds. And it deflected off Ty Jerome. And Niang had that one go halfway down and pop out.
Yeah, that baby looked good. Oh, looked good. Come on, let's get a stop, Cavs, right here.
Here's Oubre on the right side, on the handoff to George. George will quickly give it to Maxey. Maxey fires left side to Yabusele. He'll come down the lane, put it up. No! There's Oubre. He's got a miss on the putback. And then Oubre got tied up by Allen. Loose ball to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell, right side Garland, open three, DG, no. Rebound out of bounds, and Yabusele, I believe, knocked it out of Allen's hands.
That's right. And Garland's looking at himself, Tim. He had a really good open look.
Cavaliers have shot it well from downtown. 22 of 46. Garland, left side, Niang. Niang drives by Oubre, came up and under, and he missed the layup. Rebound grabbed by Yabusele. So it's Philly by 4, 120 to 116 with 3.5 minutes to go. Maxey in the center circle. Maxey comes around a Gordon screen. Maxey guarded by Jerome. Right side Gordon. His three. Good. For a team that came in at the bottom of the league in three-ball percentage, not tonight.
No, they're not playing like it, Tim. And these aren't hope shots. They're taking good shots and making them.
Cavs down 7. Mitchell steps through a double team, and he got fouled on his way to the bucket.
Is he going to get 2? Maybe.
Well, Donovan Mitchell immediately made his way to the free throw line, and he will shoot 2. But again, Philly coming into tonight 26th in the league in three-ball percentage at 34%. Tonight, 57%, 21 of 37. Here's Donovan Mitchell, line right. Trying to stem the tide. Cavs find themselves down by 7 with 3:06 left. Mitchell's first free throw hung on the rim and fell through. Donovan now with 32.
Tim, plenty of time to get it together. They got 1, 2, 3. If you look at Strus, you got 4 guard front. So you've got to get yourself some good looks and some dribble penetration with that kind of lineup.
Philly takes time. 3:06 to go, 123-117. So we'll step aside with 3:06 remaining, and the Cavs down by 6 on the Medical Mutual. On a wild card timeout. We'll step aside for a wild card timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. And we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And how we can elevate our own game with capability that takes us to another level. And ground clearance that propels us even higher. The 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
Grammy, Academy, and Golden Globe award-winning superstar Mary J. Blige, live in Cleveland. The For My Fans Tour, live at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, April 1st. With special guests Neo and Mario. Get tickets now at RocketMortgageFieldhouse.com. The iconic Mary J. Blige for one night only.
Hi, it's Bill Wills. We'll catch up with Tim Alcorn, Talk Cavs Monday morning at 8:20 WTAM 1100.
Cavaliers and Sixers in a heck of a battle here at the Wells Fargo Center. Cavaliers find themselves down by 6, 123-117 with 3:06 to go. Boy, some interesting numbers. We talked about Philly in un-Philly-like fashion, knocking down 3 balls tonight. We told you earlier, coming into the ball game, Philly dead last, number 30 in the league in rebounding. They're out-rebounding the Cavaliers, 39-34. So Philly has some things going their way tonight. And you know what, Jim? We mentioned that Paul George said, listen, we got to play with some intensity. We have to play with a sense of urgency. This team's character was being questioned. They've lost 7 in a row. And give them some credit. They have come out here tonight without Embiid, without their outstanding rookie, McCabe, without Andre Drummond. And they've gone toe-to-toe with this Cavs.
Well, what it comes down to, Tim, is that all these guys are talented and they have pride. And the way they were beat up the other night by almost 40 points, you know, something had to give. And they've come out tonight and played like a team that has a championship record. They've played anytime they've needed to score, the Cavs could not pull away. They just kept coming back. This is a game of willpower. You have to stay with the plan. It only takes 1 point to beat them.
2 Sixers with double-doubles, Kelly Oubre Jr. and Gershon Yabusele. Oubre his 6th, for Yabusele his 3rd. Mitchell in and out on the free throw. And Donovan splits the pair, and it's still a 6-point lead, 123-117. We're under 3 minutes to go as Oubre on the right side caught an elbow from Ty Jerome. It was inadvertent. Ty Jerome was guarding Maxey.
Yeah, and he sold it too, Tim. It's not a shooting foul. Not yet.
First foul on Ty Jerome. Philly will inbound as...
Oh, did you see the replay? He hit him across chest. He acted like he got hit him in the face. Oh, my
goodness. Lobs it at the half-court line to Yabusele. Double-double tonight for Gershon. He'll hand it off to Maxey. Maxey's got 25. Maxey left corner. Paul George, 3. No. Offensive rebound. Yabusele, he's tied up in the paint. Ball stripped out of there by Strus. Left side Mitchell. Donovan stops. 3. Missed it. Rebound comes off to Oubre. Donovan rushed to 3 ball.
Yeah, he thought he had a good look, Tim.
Here comes Maxey to the forecourt. Right side to Gordon. Gordon hands it back to Maxey. Maxey out near the half-court line. 10 on the shot clock. 2:19 left. Maxey bounce in the left corner to Oubre. Oubre, then he walloped Garland. And the foul will be on Oubre as Garland's down in a catcher's squat, holding his face.
And maybe they should look at this one too, Tim.
Oubre.
Nurse is trying to get the attention of his people. Should I say challenge it? And they told him no.
Well, he definitely swung that arm out and caught DG. So the Cavs get the ball back, down by 6 with 2:13 to go. 123-117. Donovan Mitchell will let it bounce a few times, and now he scoops it up at the half-court line.
They're in that zone still.
Mitchell, his pass deflected and stolen by Paul George. Again, Philly 3rd in the league in deflections. They are very hands-on defensively. Philly with the ball in a 6-point lead with under 2 minutes to go. Gordon out front against Mitchell. Gordon comes around Donovan, feeds it off, and the dunk was missed by Edwards because he got fouled.
And that dribble penetration, Tim, they ran right through that zone the Cavs had. But you called it. They get enough deflections, Tim, to be disruptive. And they're playing like a team that's got a winning record.
They're not horrible defensively. 13 in league as far as points given up per game, but it's that handsy defense. 3rd in deflections, 5 in steals per game, or number 5, I should say, as Edwards connects on that first free throw.
And he didn't shoot that like a guy that's with a losing team. As soon as it touched his hands, Tim, he shot it. He's playing with a lot of confidence.
Philly with 9 steals tonight. And now the Cavs really have their work cut out for them. Down by 8 as Mitchell again will let it roll, picks it up in the forecourt. Mitchell, right side Garland. DG fakes the 3, back in the middle to Mitchell. Mitchell drives, put it up, no, blocking foul will put Donovan Mitchell at the free throw line. Abaselli.
He tried to sell it, Tim. Yep. I don't know where his feet were. Here it is.
So Mitchell shooting 2. Boy, Philly right now on a 15-1 run.
That's their defense, Tim. You called it. Scrappy, disruptive.
Mitchell, line right. First one. Good. They scored big this year with Cavs rewards. Sign up for free to start earning points for exclusive Cavs prizes. Go to Cavs.com/rewards. Mitchell with 33. Donovan, line right. Second free throw. Got it.
Okay.
So 34 for Mitchell.
6 down. 2 possessions. Let's go, guys.
1:40 to go. Paul George will bring it to the forecourt. The veteran with a 28-point game. George got it out front to Gordon, right back to George. George with 10 on the shot clock, comes around to Allen. George up and in with the left hand, and a blocking foul on Donovan Mitchell. Paul George will have a chance for a 3-point play.
And he's been hot all second half, Tim. He took his game to another level.
He had 9 at the half.
Look at him. He literally grabbed Jared Allen around the waist, but no call was made.
So Kenny Atkinson says we'll challenge this right here.
And you'll win it.
As Paul George looked like he was going to have a 3-point play opportunity. Instead,
the following play is under review for a restricted area blocking foul.
Oh, the blocking foul. Now, Tim, if they see the other foul ahead of time, can they change it?
Right.
Yes, they can. That's what they're going to see.
So Paul George was heading to the bucket. Mitchell tried to draw the charge on Paul George, and instead Donovan
After
got
review,
involved.
The defender Mitchell is in a restricted area. Therefore, the on-court rule of defensive foul is confirmed.
So the Cavs will lose that challenge.
Yep.
And so it will be Paul George having an opportunity for a 3-point play. And don't forget Mike Snyder, Brad Sellers coming up after the game. They'll have the post-game show for you. Jim and I will be heading right to the airport, flying out of here. Houston will be at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse tomorrow night. Cavs and the Rocket. Philly's going right to the airport as well. We may bump into them on the tarmac. Well, let's hope not literally, as Philly will be in Chicago tomorrow night. They're on a back-to-back as well. Philly and the Bulls on Saturday. So it'll be Paul George at the free throw line. The veteran somewhat called out his team after they got demolished on Tuesday night in Denver, and they have responded.
Yes, they have, and he has responded also, leading by example. What a second half for Paul George.
He was inactive in the first game against the Cavs. Only had 11 in the second game. He missed the free throw. The Cavs down 8. He has erupted for 30 tonight. Strus, right side Mitchell, right corner Garland, 3-ball DG. Got it! So DG, his first points here in the fourth quarter. A corner 3 makes it 127-122.
Looking for stops.
1:08 left. George Cavs are on Yabusele. Paul George backs up to the half-court line. His pass deflected out of bounds by Ty Jerome.
And that time the Cavaliers double-teamed George. Got it out of his hands, Tim. 9 seconds.
9 seconds to shoot. Each team with 2 timeouts left. Maxey got it in on the baseline to George. George underneath the basket. He's hemmed in. Strus knocked it free. George got it back. Tough baseline shot, no good. Rebound grab by Donovan Mitchell. 50 seconds to go. Cavaliers down by 5.
3.
Mitchell around Allen. Mitchell, 3. Nope. Rebound out of bounds, and it belongs to the Cavaliers.
Okay. He had a great look, Tim, and he usually makes that shot when he walks it up and squares up at the top of the key. He'll get another chance. Play to win.
Cavs down 5. Mitchell throws it into Allen. Back to Donovan. And what do we got? Right in front of the Cavalier bench. We got a foul called on Gordon. And for the Cavaliers, I believe they're in the bonus, yes, and that's going to put Ty Jerome at the free throw line.
I like it, Tim.
So Gordon fighting through a screen got called for the foul on Ty Jerome. Jerome sitting on a career-high 29, and he's still on 29. Missed that first free throw. Well, that was huge because even if he hits this one, it's still a 2-possession game. Jerome swishes the second.
Okay, let's see if they can speed things up with a deflection or something, Tim, without fouling. Come on, Cavs.
Now they're down 4 with 36 seconds to go. That was a big miss from Ty Jerome. Here's Maxey, comes around Strus. Maxey left of the lane, dribbling to the corner, being chased. Got it out front to Gordon. Gordon cross-court right wing. Yabusele with a 3, missed it. Rebound Strus. 20 seconds to go. Cavaliers down by 4. Mitchell into the forecourt around Allen. Mitchell lob left side to Jerome. Corner 3. Good! Cavs within 1 as Jerome again comes through for the Cavaliers.
And they found him. Donovan was double-teamed, and he found him in the short corner. Ty Jerome.
He's got a career-high 33 points. And that 3 ball got the Cavs to within 1 at 127-126. 11.5 to go as Philly calls time.
Tim, I'm thinking, what do? Do you put yourself in a situation where they shoot 2 free throws and then you try to win it or tie it with it? Because time is of the essence. You got 11.5. Philly will probably take it at the half court.
Right.
I would.
You would think Philly will advance the basketball.
Yeah, I don't want to be down here and something crazy happen.
I would think the Cavs will probably play for a turnover early, but if it doesn't happen within
foul
the first...
immediately.
Yes.
Up on that first pass.
Yep. So 11.5 to go. Philly up 127-126. By the way, with the Cavs now over 120, well, all you McDonald's French fry folks, you're going to love it. As the Cavaliers with 120 or more, all fans receive a free large fry with no purchase necessary. Download the McDonald's app to receive this special offer. McDonald's, I'm loving it. So defensively, the Cavs are going to put Garland, Strus, Niang, Jerome, and Mitchell on the floor. Wow.
Yeah, they almost had to, Tim, because what they're trying to do is cover every possible pass and be quick enough to rotate to give help.
So again, the Cavs, as indeed Philly does advance the basketball. Paul George near side will inbound. George defended by George Niang. Paul George here on the near side with 11.5. Looking. Got it into Maxey. Maxey being chased. Garland fouled him.
And he was the one you didn't want the ball to go to. They kept Yabusele out there. He might have been my choice.
So it'll be Maxey shooting 2. Now for the Cavaliers, the reason that Jerome 3 was so huge, because even if Maxey hits them both here, Cavs will have an opportunity for a 3-ball.
You're exactly right, Tim. Now let's hope that he can miss one.
Maxey with 25 points in the ball game. Basket down below us with 9.4 to go. In and out and back in.
Well, it doesn't get any closer than that. Or can it?
Well, it rattled around, but Tyrese Maxey got it to fall to make it 128-126. Cavs do have 2 timeouts remaining. So if Maxey were to hit the second right here, they can take that timeout and advance the basketball.
And what they did, Tim, is they made the substitution to get the rebound.
Right.
You've got to get the rebound.
Allen and Thompson are in to protect that rim. Maxey's second one, swish. Cavs take time. So Tyrese Maxey with 2 critical free throws. 129-126. Cavaliers down by 3. 9.4 remaining here in Philly. And, Jim, we have raved all season long about the ability of Kenny Atkinson to draw up a play out of a timeout. Well, here we go. Here's the scenario. They need a 3-ball.
Well, he did it the other night when Darius was fouled. And it looked like Donovan went over there and told him, hey, let's try to run that same play. The same play they got Darius to 3 the other night. Because you've got 1, 2, 3. You've got 3-point shooters. They can't guard all 3 of them. They can't guard Ty. They can't guard Darius. And they definitely can't guard Mitchell. And that's what we need. We need a 3-point shot. Big time.
Ty Jerome is 8 of 8 beyond the arc tonight.
Yeah, and he's the main guy that they're going to cover. The other guys have just got to get open, Tim.
Garland's 4 of 10. Donovan 6 of 13.
But you've got plenty of time to even make a couple of passes.
Yes.
You even have time to do dribble penetration and then try to find the open man and see if they will drop in and try to cover the dribbler.
And, of course, here's the debate. Did Nick Nurse tell his team?
Looks like the same play, Tim.
Did Nick Nurse tell his team, don't let him get a 3-ball off?
Let him get
foul.
2. Yeah.
Or foul.
Yeah.
Yep. So here we go. 9.4 to go. It'll be Jerome to inbound here on the near side. Jerome, near side of the forecourt, gets the basketball from JT Orr. Jerome looking. Timeout.
Okay.
He couldn't get it in. Now that's the Cavs' final timeout.
Yeah, but you don't want to force it and lose that possession. And that's what they did, Tim. Now they know what to expect.
So 129-126. Both teams go back to their huddles. Let's see if Kenny Atkinson draws up an entirely different play. And again, this gets into the strategy of Nick Nurse as to whether or not you allow someone who's down 3 to get a 3-ball off. Instead, do you foul them?
No, I don't think you foul them, but you got to make it difficult. But if a guy dribble penetrates, so give him the 2. Back off, give him the 2. It only takes 1 to beat you. But what I like is you've got 9.4. I would concentrate more on not so much getting a shot off the inbounds, but getting the ball in and then trying to run something. Maybe just like a dribble drive, and they think you're going to drive all the way, and then someone pops open from the short corner. Something like that. Or else give it back to the guy that threw it in. That's an old NBA play. Whoever takes it out of bounds, that looks like
Cavaliers are going with their long ball guys. Ty Jerome, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Max Strus, and George Niang.
And plenty of time, 9.4. And you got Ty Jerome. Joe Baselli can't stay with him. Once he gets it in, he's got to go somewhere and get free.
So Jerome, again, has been perfect on the night. 8 of 8 from beyond the arc. Ty's looking, and he threw it out of bounds. Cross-court pass. Mitchell had made a move towards the half-court line, and the ball simply went all the way across the floor and ricocheted off the scorer's table. 9.4 to go, and now Philly will take time. Boy, something went horribly awry on that scenario.
Because at 9.4, Tim, all you want to do is get it in first. You don't want to get it in to get a shot. You got 9 seconds.
So Ty Jerome inbounding near side. And I would think he thought Donovan Mitchell was going to be over near that scorer's table area. Instead, Donovan had made a cut towards the center circle. And when Jerome unleashed it, it simply bounced off the scorer's table on the other side. So it's still a 3-point lead for Philly at 129-126. But now Philly has the basketball. Cavaliers are out of timeouts. Of course, the Cavaliers, if they can't get a steal on the inbound, will immediately foul.
Tim, I'm looking to see if they're going to leave Yabusele in, because he's the guy that I would be trying to put on that free throw line.
Well, certainly of the guys.
They got him out there. He's still there.
Yeah, 68% coming into tonight.
Right.
For Gershon Yabusele. Well, this was a tough one for the Cavaliers as the lead just dissipated down the stretch. As Philly
played tough.
Has played tough, and they're looking to snap a 7-game losing streak and get only their 7th win at home. Now, Philly is also out of timeout, so Paul George
for the steal.
Paul George has to get this ball in.
Go for the steal.
George throws it in the backcourt to Maxey. Maxey being chased, and Garland finally is able to foul him with 7.5 on the clock. So it'll be Maxey going back to the free throw line. So Maxey, he could really put a nail in the coffin.
He doesn't look so confident right now, Tim. These are stressful times for both of these teams.
Maxey's first free throw is good. It's a 4-point game, and that may have vanquished any hopes for the Cavaliers. Jeff Doughton will check in. As Yabusele will come out of the ball game. But it's a 4-point lead. The Cavs are out of timeouts, and we're down to 7.5 to go. So Philadelphia, in all likelihood, unless something really wild happens here, is going to pull off an unexpected win. Inbounds to Garland, left side Mitchell, 3-ball on the way. He got it. 2.2 on the clock.
Steal the inbounds.
131, 129.
Steal the inbounds.
Donovan now with 37. That matches his season high. 2.2. Cavs need a steal and a bucket. George looking. Got it in. Edwards immediately fouled with 1.3 to go. So 1.3. And it'll be Edwards going to the free throw line. Now, here's the thing. Justin Edwards is only a 60% free throw shooter.
I like it.
So with Philly up 2 and 1.3 left.
Somebody's got to stay long, Tim.
And it looks like they're going to have Jerome kind of hang out near that half-court line.
Yeah. No.
As Edwards missed the first.
My man. Got to get this rebound. And the long pass.
Now as Jim said, you've got to grab the rebound on a miss.
And a long pass.
Or even on a make.
And it's got to be quick, Tim.
So Edwards. So even if he makes it, the Cavs with a long pass and a shot could tie it. He rattled it in. Cavs need a 3-ball. It'll be Niang looking for the long pass. Got it in. Ball deflects. Mitchell throws it up. Way short. And that ends the ball game. Well, the Cavaliers have come into Philadelphia, and they get stunned by the 76ers. Philly wins it 132-129. Cavaliers go 0-2 on this brief road swing. Cavs now 36-8 on the year. Their road record drops to 15-6. Philly snaps their 7-game losing streak. They're now 16-27, and they're 7-13 here at home. A very entertaining contest here in Philadelphia, but Jim, that's a bitter pill for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, it is, Tim, because of the way they lost. They didn't give themselves a chance. They threw an errant pass at the end.